Welcome back to the Bottom Line Podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be ranking our top 25 players in the NBA based off of last season, this season, like whatever, like based off of everyone's, opinions. We left off a couple players who didn't play last season, like Kawhi and Zion, namely, but most everyone else is here on the list, and we'll be doing that very shortly. I do want to ask you guys one question though, because I was playing 2K, and then I came across I was in my league and I came across the staff, like the staff thing, like all the positions in the staff, hiring the coaches and stuff. And there was 6 positions. I was wondering if we all were like in charge of an organization, right? Who would be like what position? And the positions are
I'd be coach for sure.
The positions are CFO, which is like he decides all the ticket sales and all that stuff, like the revenue and all that. There's head scout. There's GM, there's head coach, assistant coach, and trainer. So which one do you think like we would all be like if we were in charge of?
I just want to say something first. I want to say something first. Dorian is most definitely not the GM because everybody be declining his trades. Everybody would be declining his trades.
I nominate it for trainer.
Yeah, I was gonna say it for trainer.
It for trainer, okay, yeah, that's fair.
I was gonna say I'd be the scout. I think I'd be the scout.
Suos would be scout. Suos would be scout.
I'd give David head coach.
Yeah.
And what are the other positions?
So
CFO,
so there's CFO, which
GM,
is the financials and stuff, like the revenue, cap space, all that.
Definitely not Hudson. Definitely not Hudson. Maybe Dorian.
Yeah. That'd probably be me though.
Yo, focus Hudson. Hudson's not gonna do anything.
No, Hudson can just be the assistant coach, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Hudson assistant coach.
I'm literally in business intelligence right now. So.
Hey, so Tatus could be the CFO.
Who's gonna be the GM?
Dorian's
not the GM. Dorian is not the GM.
So
the thing is, can't be the GM.
If I'm the GM, you'll know I'll never get fleeced. Like
one of you.
That is true, but you're never gonna make any trades.
No, one of you has to be between you two, one of you has to be GM and one of you has to be head coach. I think.
I'd be head coach. Like I don't care. Like
I'd be better at both of them than Dorian would.
If Dorian's head coach, our coaching trio it'd be Dorian and Hudson. We'd be losing every game.
Yeah, because it can't be Dorian Hudson. Can't be Dorian Hudson. But Dorian can't be GM. He's not gonna make a single trade. Bro, you're gonna try to fleece everybody, and then they're just gonna hang up the phone right away, and they're never gonna want to do a trade again.
Exactly.
I mean, if he's not getting fleeced,
that is true.
If we just draft well and I don't get fleeced, we're good.
Okay, yeah. Are we in a big market team? Are we like a big market team where free agents could come in?
But let's say we're Seattle, bro. We're like the newest expansion team. You know what I'm saying?
Some people want to play for Seattle, though. Some people want to play for Seattle.
Seattle's kind of a shitty city. I'm not gonna lie. It rains all the time.
It's a big city.
Yeah, but it rains so often.
Vancouver's a shitty city. It rains all the time.
Seattle has hoopers though.
It does.
I think, bro. Bro, it's fine. Like, I'll scout some nice players for Dorian.
All right, Dorian's GM. I'm head coach.
Yeah. That's our staff.
Yeah. Goddamn.
All right. Okay. We're gonna start off. Everyone will give you a 25. Let me share my screen for the master list.
Bottom to top.
Yeah, bottom to top. I have the doc pulled up. I will do a master list. I'll be noting everyone's 25s. We can figure out from then. So who wants to go first? I can go. I can go whenever, last or whatever.
I'll go last.
Go second to last then.
I guess I'll go first then.
I'll go second.
So I do want to give 2 honorable mentions.
Yeah. You want to give honorable mentions?
Oh, okay. I got this. Yeah, I'm good.
I'll give my 2 honorable mentions, and I think I'm gonna cost you out. But my 2 honorable mentions. Unfortunately, they will not be making my list. I think my list this year is more dependent. It has guys that are more versatile, that can actually lead their team. Although one of these players, I think he will lead his team eventually. He's just not there yet. One of my honorable mentions is Anthony Edwards.
Okay. Not bad.
Pretty solid.
He's going to be top in the class. I think we can all acknowledge it. And I just think he's almost there. I was debating him at 25. And then my other honorable mention, y'all might all 3 of you guys might have him on your list. Zach Levine is my other honorable mention.
That's tough.
There are some hard decisions to make on this list.
Oh, this was hard, bro. This was hard as hell.
I know for my second honorable mention, who else is gonna get mad?
I just think that Zach Levine he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but like all of these other players have proven themselves. They can show they can somewhat lead a team. Zach Levine, he's a good player, but I just don't think he's top 25.
I'm not gonna get mad, bro, because like I think these are all in like the range of like 25 to 30 anyway. So like I don't think it really matters.
No, yeah, for sure. Like if we did top 30, Zach Levine and Anthony Edwards would definitely land on my top 30. But they just can't be top 25. So those are my 2 honorable mentions.
Go ahead.
All right. So for my first honorable mention, I'm gonna say Bradley Beal. I don't have Bradley Beal in my top 25. I think that personally, he's a great player. Obviously, we all know that, right? But I always thought that his like stats were a little bit padded because like he's like the only good player recently on his team. So like he has to score. So obviously those like 30 plus points were going to come in. And last season he didn't have the greatest of seasons as well. So I think he just makes it outside of my top 25. And then the next one, this is really hard, but I'm gonna have to agree with Tejas here. I have Zach Levine. I was gonna say a player that would have angered to us, but no. I changed it up. Zach Levine's gonna be my second honorable mention.
David, if you have Bam on your list and not Zach Levine, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Oh no, definitely not Bam. Definitely not Bam.
All right. So go ahead.
I also have Bradley Beal. And I have Darius Garland.
What's up? What?
That's really high for Garland. I'm sorry.
All right.
I like the guy, but it's kind of high.
All right, I'll just go. I have my honorable mentions are mine are both different than anyone else said. Jalen Brown and Brandon Ingram.
Right now. Mute him right now.
You don't have Brandon Ingram. You don't have Brandon Ingram on your list?
No, I was debating putting him 25th.
I have Brandon Ingram highest. I have a lot.
Wait, there's
higher.
no way you Tejas, do you actually have Jalen Brown in your top 25?
Yes.
Duh.
What? You think Jalen Brown's better than Zach Levine?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bro, did you see him in the finals? Come on.
Yo, that's me.
Did you see him in the playoffs at all? If you know what, Suhas and David, answer this question right now. We'll ignore Darn. If you replace Zach Levine with Jalen Brown on the Celtics, do you think the Celtics make it as far?
Yeah, they make it just as far.
I didn't ask you.
No, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. I don't think
Jalen Brown provides the two-way defense you need, and he'll give you the somewhat efficient scoring at times.
Oh my God! Yo! My bad. Jalen Brown is on my list. I promise you. I just didn't see his name. My bad. He was on my list, and he's high on my list.
You don't have Brandon. You don't have Brandon Ingram on your list.
I don't have Brandon Ingram. I still have Levine above Brown.
Brandon Ingram is better than Jalen Brown. I'm sorry, Tatus. He's better than Jalen Brown.
No, I don't think so. I was debating putting you above.
That's a valid opinion, Suhas. I won't be mad at that.
Brandon Ingram is a stud, bro, and they don't talk about him because he plays in New Orleans, but bro, he's a hooper. He's high on my list.
Bro, the thing is, there's two people who I have, like, I was debating with to replace Brandon Ingram with, have, like, both made All-NBA this year, so I couldn't.
I have all of them on my list.
I only have one honorable mention because I thought I didn't have Brown. I have Brown. My bad. I still have Levine above him, though.
Okay. All right, cool. So we can start off. Who's everyone's 25s?
Okay. So at 25, again, I debated having Anthony Edwards and possibly Zach Levine. But you know what? I've slandered this guy so much, and I'm finally gonna give him his credit.
Shitty P.
Yes, I have Pascal Siakam.
That's low.
It is not low.
25?
That is low. That's
low.
low.
That's not low.
That is
You're
low.
overrating Siakam if you think that's low.
Okay.
Trust me, that's low.
Okay. I have Siakam at 25. Just be glad he made my top 25.
Yeah. I was about to put Ingram above him.
He's made some really good improvements throughout.
I have Ingram above him.
I thought, look, when he started making that jump throughout the middle of the year, I was really questioning it because I was like, didn't we just see this guy completely fall off a cliff last year? Well, not fall off a cliff, but like completely digress. But you know what? Maybe his shoulder was aching him. He's an all-NBA player. Can't take that away. I think he's the 25th best player in the NBA. Very good. He's a very solid player, but he's getting old though. And I know Darian and David won't mention that within trade talks, but he's getting old.
He's
28
29
isn't
or
that
28, 27, 28, something like that.
28. He's not 27.
Yeah,
but
28.
He's 25 on my list.
All right, my 25 is Rudy Gobert. No, Rudy Gobert gets slandered a lot, but I feel like
Fine.
throughout the beginning and middle of the season, he was the most important player on the Jazz. At the end of the season, when the Jazz dropped, also in the standings, was when he started playing worse, and it was like evident that he started playing worse. That's the only reason why he wouldn't be higher. If he played the way he did through the beginning and middle of the regular season, he'd be higher up on my list because he played like phenomenal. And like something that's really underrated for Gobert is his like understanding of the offensive game, and a lot of people don't see that. But like his screen setting and his passing for a big is actually pretty underrated.
Did you say passing?
Yeah, his passing is pretty underrated.
Well, gets like 2 touches a game. What do you mean his passing? What do you mean ever seen Gobert pass the ball?
Okay, you just don't watch Jazz games.
Every time he catches the ball, he's under the net. He's trying to score.
You don't watch Jazz games. They literally like run their offense through his screen and roll, and like he catches the ball and passes it.
I respectfully disagree.
I don't know. I think this is a bit low, but like there was a lot of guys like that I thought were better. I have Jalen Brown at 25. I'm a Jalen Brown fanatic. I love Jalen Brown. I just couldn't put him above some of these other guys.
I want to get to David's point real quick before you continue on, Toss. I actually don't have Gobert anywhere on my list.
That's fair. He was just
and
outside.
you are right. He's a very impactful player on the defense, and I'm kind of excited to watch Minnesota games. In fact, if I'm not watching the Celtics, I'll be watching a lot of the Timberwolves next year because I want to see how they run this cat with Gobert lineup. I'm really excited to see this. I want to see if it works because it can work.
It won't work.
We just saw it work with Al Horford and Robert Williams.
It's still different though.
Cat can't defend.
It's not that different. It's not that different.
Cat won't be.
Horford's a lot better of a defender than Cat.
Cat will not be Cat.
That is true. And Robert Williams is.
Cat goes ISO.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kind of fair. Fine. But it's sort of similar in the way you have a floor spacer and a guy who protects the rim. Okay. So I'm kind of excited to see that. But this so far, I just can't place him over these guys like that I have. I just.
I can see hard, that. He just barely made it into my
20. It's a fair argument to me. I'll say that.
Gobert, he'd probably be an honorable mention over Garland. I completely forgot about him.
Yeah.
So, but I have JB at 25.
So since you have Jalen Brown 25, that means that Tejas will not be mad at me. At 25, even though this guy's like the softest motherfucker on the planet, and also he choked his soul out in the playoffs, I have Cat.
Obvious. Nice.
Because Cat, we did say he was 70% talent. And Cat is like a very talented player. He's the best. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You could have after best. He's the best.
Yeah, my computer just like went black. Anyways, he's like the best big man shooter in the NBA right now, like 3-point shooter. And like, you know, he thought he was better than Dirk. Doesn't matter.
He's not just one of the best NBA like big man 3-point shooters in the NBA right now. He's one of the best 3-point shooters. Period. He shot 42% from the three.
Yeah. That's why I have him at 25 because of all the talent. Even though he choked in the playoffs.
Yeah, he choked pretty bad this year.
That's what happens when you're 7 foot and all you can do is shoot threes.
Yep. All right, let's move on to 24. So should you get everybody on the master list?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Just make sure you have like.
Yeah, we got to figure all the order and all that out like after. But like I just have everyone's 25 right now.
Okay. At 24, I can't believe y'all disrespected him this badly. You know, there's a reason why he got this massive contract over the offseason. Bradley Beal is 24 on my list.
Who's y'all? It was only David and Suas.
Yeah.
You have Beal on your list too?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, look, Bradley Beal is a very good scorer, and I think he can, if he has the right pieces around him, he can definitely be higher than this. But right now, I won't place him over anybody else. He's a very prolific scorer. He's shown the ability to facilitate over these past few years. And he's reached that status of where I can put him in this list. Now, if you're asking me, Tatus, why didn't you put Levine over Beal? You know, they're basically almost the same type of empty stats kind of player. Well, Beal on one hand has been to the playoffs and shown me somewhat that he can be a reliable second option next to John Wall. Zach Levine, on the other hand, I get it. He's coming off of a knee procedure I think he had. But he just really didn't show me anything. So that's somewhat of a reasoning. But Beal is a very prolific scorer. He almost led the league in scoring last year. We do remember that, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I have him at 24.
I just want to say something to that. The only reason why I didn't have him actually on my list is because when we're talking, obviously it's 70% talent and he has a lot of talent, but the 30% of it is last season. And last season he kind of had a stinker year. He only scored 23 points on 45% and 30% from three.
45% isn't bad for a guard.
Yeah, but 30% from three is pretty low for Bradley Beal as well. So he wasn't very efficient, and also his free throws were down. So his entire shooting.
It was underwhelming for me because who else was going to take the shots away from him? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
I will say
he shot four less shots this year than he did the year before. So I don't know what he became more scared, and he also missed a lot of games. He missed more than half the season this year. So that's the only reason why I didn't have him on my list. I would have had him higher though.
Fair point. I will say though, a lot of players struggled at the beginning of the season, probably because of the new basketball change. But I will say I'm willing to see what he does this year, and that'll really influence my opinion of whether he's top 25 or not. But right now, I'll have him.
All right. Well, for me, number 24, I got Jalen Brown. He had a really good playoff run. Great defender, good at scoring. In the finals, he kind of took over when Jason Tatum was kind of in his slump. So he showed that he could step up to be that kind of first option in times when it's needed. Obviously, he can't be consistently, at least right now, consistently that first option. Maybe he can in the future. I don't know. But to sometimes step up when he's needed, he can show that he can be that first option. And I was in the finals too, which is really impressive. So he could even be higher on my list.
I have Cat at 24. He's very talented. I'm not a Cat fan, but he's very talented as always. But it's just when you fall in love with the 3-point line so much and you're that big and you can't. He's not a good rebounder for his size. He's solid, but he's there's times where people can just bully him on the glass. Even power forwards, bro, can bully him on the glass. He can't defend, and he has very good shooting skills as always. But apart from that, in the playoffs, he kind of showed that he kind of falls in love with that 3-point shot a lot, and he gets into foul trouble a lot, bro. In that series against the Grizzlies, he was fouling out in a lot of those games.
Yeah.
I think if you're a 7-footer who is all NBA and your team gives 5 first-round picks to get a center, that shows that you're not a very good center. So
he's a very good center. He's top 25.
No, I mean he's as a center. I mean, as the position center, not as a player. I know he's a really good player. Were you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, I have Beal at 24 as well. I think, in all honesty, Beal has the ability to be I look at who I have number 15, and I can see Beal being better than that player, next season. But it needs to take a jump because my number 15, he puts up not as good as stats, but they win, his team wins. But I think Beal, it's not fair to say Beal's never had a good situation around him, so you can't really tell I think he'd still be just as good if he had a good team around him. If you replace Beal with if you put Beal on the Suns team and he was healthy, I think they still would have made the finals. When was last year? So I think he has the ability to be top 20, top 15. But yeah, I'm 24 right now because he had a pretty bad year.
All right. At 23, I have Carlton Towns here. He like Suhas mentioned, he's still a top 5 center in the league. I don't like his play style. To be honest, he needs to be more aggressive and stop being soft. But there are times when he can be the hottest shooter on the floor, as seen by his 60-point game against San Antonio. He can shoot the lights out, which is what makes him such a unique big man. And he deserves to be here because he's one of the major reasons why the Timberwolves even made the playoffs last year. So credit to him. And you know what? He's back here on the top 25 list. I'm pretty sure we had him like 3-4 years ago. But he just had multiple injuries, teammates leaving him. So I'm glad he's back. And I'm glad his team finally is making a concerted effort to try and win now with this Gobert trade.
For me, 23, I agree with Tejas. I have Carlton Towns. Basically all the same things that Tejas said, but I also want to add on like to the fact that like Suas was talking about how like Cat can't defend. I feel like in the past he was like, to be honest, I could even label him as a liability in the past, but this year specifically, he improved his defending. Like he wasn't a liability anymore. His feet. Okay, I'm talking about the whole season as a whole, not just the playoffs. Okay, the whole season as a whole, you could tell that his feet were a lot faster. You know, like he wasn't getting like exposed by guards as much as he was in the past. He still gets bullied on like in the paint by other centers, but still his defense is actually somewhat improved to the point where he's not a complete liability anymore. So maybe if it improves again, he can like take the next step because he has a lot of talent on offense. We already know that. He kind of choked in the playoffs, which is why he couldn't be higher than where he is right now. Talent wise, he could be even higher, but I'm not going to put him there because he choked.
All right. 23. Speaking of players who can't defend, psych. I have a player who's the best defender in the league to me. I got Big Bam at 23.
That's pretty fucking high.
I wanted to put him higher actually, but I mean, I think that some guys above him are better. But he's the best defender in the league. He's probably the second best passing big in the league behind Jokic. Center. I don't want to say power forward. I mean, he's upped his scoring every year in the league. He averaged 20 points per game this year. So yeah, he had a good regular season. He had some injuries, but he had a very good season to me. And in the playoffs, I know there were some struggles there, but I think a lot of people don't really understand that Bam. The reason that Bam does not average 25 a night is because the system of the Heat does not allow him to. And I think if he had his own team where he didn't have to just solely rely on setting up shooters, which is literally half of the Heat's offense is trying to find dribble handoffs and all that for Duncan and Strus and all these people, then you would see a more aggressive Bam. And I know he has to be like more aggressive on his own, but I think like Pat Riley said, like he owes a lot of those people a lot of those people owe him half their checks, like even Hero, because he just sets so many great screens and he just helps the offense. Like when he's not on the court, like the whole offense falls off a cliff and the whole defense falls off a cliff. Like what Jimmy is to the offense, he's to the defense. And he's also a really good contributor to the offense. So he's at 23. He's definitely better than Gobert. He can basically do everything Gobert does and do it better. And
he's not as good as a shot blocker.
Hey, Darian. Let me go before you go. Suas, you do mean illegal screens, right? Because I swear to God, how many illegal screens Bam would have in these Eastern
If they called it, bro, he would have.
They don't call illegal screens. Y'all weren't saying that when Draymond was setting illegal screens.
Do not try and tell me that Bam is moving while he's screening.
I don't care if he's
not
calling them, so I don't really care. Like it's fair game.
They will make a concerted.
Suas's defense. That's the ref's problem.
Yeah, that's not Bam's problem. And Draymond has been doing that since 2015.
No, I was just trying to make a little joke.
Okay, so it's not his problem.
No, what I was gonna say is Bam had some problems. But you know what? For you being a Heat fan, it's fine if you have him in the top 25. Yeah, I don't have him in the top 25. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Darian and David don't have him in the top 25. Because he hasn't shown it in the playoffs in terms of the offensive side of the ball. If the Heat would just unlock him, maybe we'll see it next year. But I don't think they will because they just kind of like him as a screen roller and rim roller.
Trade him for KD and like send Ben Simmons to a 13.
Well, that's not happening, but you know he's arguably the best defender in the NBA.
No, he's not. He's arguably, but he's not. You know.
I said arguably for a reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not on my list. He's just not.
Dorian, who's the best defender in the league?
We know who it is. I don't need to say who it is. We all know who it is.
Who's if it's the guy you're talking about? He can't be the best defender in the league if he's sitting in the hospital the whole season.
All right. Okay, so Kawhi can't be the best defender in the league.
I said Bam is the best defender in the league.
So Kawhi can't be.
Kawhi's not the best defender in the league. I'm telling you, Bam is.
Who's the best defender in the league?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
All I'm saying is.
Oh wait, yeah. You're right. Yeah.
All I'm saying is who won Defensive Player of the Year last year.
Bro, shut up. Everyone knows Marcus Smart should not have gone Defensive Player of the Year. Like everyone knows it. We saw what.
It was only biased because there's a lot of narrative saying how Bard hasn't won in a while. That's why.
He
was really good.
The narrative changed. The narrative changed once Robert Williams got hurt because it was his award.
Robert Williams. You know what, Suhas? I'm willing to stand on this mic on this episode right here and say
he's not a better defender than Bam.
He's going to be a better player than Bam in 2 to 3 years.
That is rough. That is rough, bro. Robert Williams doesn't have the potential.
Y'all need to see what Robert Williams. Y'all saw glimpse of it in the finals.
I'm a Time Lord fan, bro.
No. Robert Williams, like his potential is like what Bam is right now. Like, that's like his max. He will never
with
be
better defense. With better defense. Yes, on offense.
Robert Williams
not
can't like
but
dream of defending on the Premier League Bam.
Yeah, see, bro, what? Bro,
are
you
okay? Can defend the
no, he can
He's
defend.
One of the best shot blocking like perimeter defenders in the entire league.
But I'm saying Bam is a better defender than him.
Right now, yes.
Bam's definitely a better perimeter defender than Robert Williams.
Hey, you know what? That's just my biased opinion. Okay, but
offensively,
you know what? I really hope Robert Williams becomes sort of that Bam type of player, but does a little bit more on offense.
He won't.
I will see.
Okay, you know what? He does.
I think Bam right now is peak.
He has worked on his shot a little bit. Robert Williams.
He has a solid
bench. Bam is like the opposite of peak offense right now, bro. You can see what he has to work on. Like it's obvious what he has to work on.
I think Robert Williams' peak will be the level of offense that Bam
I don't
plays
even
right
think
now. First
so,
offensive peak.
I think Robert was one of those guys who like kind of stays the same like for a lot of his career. I don't think the same as right now. But like,
I think Robert Williams would become a really great defender and rebounder.
I don't think he'll be
his offense.
Robert Williams. I think Robert Williams is like a. I'm trying to think of a comparison, but I was gonna say DeAndre Jordan, but I think he doesn't.
He won't be DeAndre Jordan. He doesn't need to do too much on the offensive end. He just needs to rim run.
Bro,
and he's elite.
There's no way you just called him a shitty Andre Jordan.
I mean, Andre Jordan made an All-Star team.
That's why I said DeAndre Jordan.
Jordan also made some. Didn't he? Oh no, he made an All-NBA.
He made more than one. He made more than one All-Star team.
All right,
DeAndre Jordan. I don't think DeAndre Jordan made a single All-Star game. I think he made All NBA, not All-Star. Which was surprising. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure he didn't make All-Star.
All right, I don't know how Suhas doesn't.
Oh, he made one. He made one.
Suhas better have this guy 22 or something. Girls, I'm just gonna feel stupid. I have Chris Paul, bro. I hate this guy. Like. The playoffs, and I kept putting parlays on him too. I'm like, this is gonna be the game where he actually gets the proper points assists, and he never got it. Like he get like 10 assists and then get like 2 points. Like it bothers me. And then like I was at some point I was the guy who was like, this is Chris Paul's team, and then Suhas like showed me the way that like there's no way like without Booker this team's like completely different. Like Chris Paul cannot do shit with this team if Booker's not there. Like we saw that when Book got injured. It's Booker's team. Chris Paul's old. He just pisses me off. So yeah, I have him at 23.
Oh, at 22, I have CP0 rings.
Hey, that's what I was gonna call him. CPO.
David told me you were gonna say him.
I was literally gonna say CPO.
No, but like it's crazy though. Like when you think this guy has gotten over his choking ways by going to the finals, he just runs it back. Like I cannot believe that they choked the lead to the match. I just can't. It still shocks me to this day how they lost that game 7 in that type of fashion. Like
they got blown out. If I was blown out, it was like bad.
If I was a Phoenix Suns fan, I would literally boycott every single Phoenix Suns fan should boycott showing up to the stadium.
In Phoenix too. Phoenix.
They should boycott it. Like that's how pissed off I'd be. Like
it's really embarrassing.
Chris Paul, like I don't even know how he still deserves to make top 25 because of his skill set. But like I wouldn't be surprised if next year.
Wait.
I'm not even having a discussion of him being top 25. He's not even on there.
Suhas, is Chris Paul on your list?
Yeah, he's on my list.
Okay.
Yeah, Suhas hates Chris.
No,
Paul.
I'm actually surprised that you didn't have Chris Paul at 23.
Nah,
I have him at 20. I have him at 20.
I don't have him. I don't have him much higher.
Yeah, no, but he's gonna be off this list next year. I guarantee.
What, you think Chris Paul's better than Bam? Like, you're a Heat fan.
Yeah, he's shown more. I know, like, as far as like being like I don't think he's like led the team because I think Booker has, but like you know what I'm saying, like being like
Yeah.
presence. I don't think Bam has done that yet. So
Yeah.
That's fair. So yeah, I have CP0 range at 22.
Once again, me and Tejas are agreeing. I have CPO at 22. Yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, we did talk about him like choking that like Dallas game, like the entire team also did, but like Dorian said, like the series with Dallas, yeah. But there were a few games, especially against the New Orleans series, where he like dug them out. That game 6 against New Orleans, the final game of the series, he dug them out of some like pretty solid holes. I thought they would lose that game. You guys know when Booker went out, I personally said, I literally said they're gonna lose the series. And then Booker, did he come back for game 6?
No.
he came back. He did come back for game 6.
Was it game 6 or game 5? I don't know, but like
no,
Chris
game
Paul,
6.
It was the one in New Orleans, so game 6.
Chris Paul in game 6 was like 100% from the field. He like won them that game single-handedly. That's the only reason why I have him at this list, because
Booker had a bad game.
Yeah, Booker had a bad game. Chris Paul did single-handedly win them that game, but he won them that series. I think if they lost that game, going back to game 7, there would be too much pressure on them. That's what I think. Maybe not. I don't know. But he played really well that one game, and I think it was also like maybe the first game of that series. But other than that, the entire playoffs, he did not play well. And in the regular season, you could also like tell like his offensive game just kind of like dropped off from the season before, because like Dorian said to us, we both thought that was like the Chris Paul team, but this season was clear to us that this was not the Chris Paul team. Last season it was debatable, but this year definitely not.
Tried to tell y'all, man. I don't have to say anything else. I have Chris Paul at 22 as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 22. So I have here DeJounte Murray's new teammate. I'm kidding, that's a joke.
Whoa.
I have Jalen Brown here. Jalen Brown.
I did not expect Dorian to have Brown that high.
Listen, man, this guy's a nice two-way player. I didn't expect him to be the second best player on a finals team, and he was actually the best player on the Celtics in the finals because Tatum sucks. So,
Dorian, you think that Brown is better than Middleton now?
Well, clearly, if he doesn't, unless he has Middleton on this lineup,
at this moment, I still think Middleton's a criminally underrated, but Jalen Brown just does more. Like Middleton won the championship. Like I take 2021 Middleton over 2022 Brown. It's just Middleton didn't have a great year, and also he got injured. Like I still think Bucks would have won the championship if Middleton stayed healthy. That's like whatever, because like he didn't stay healthy. Shit happens. But like at this moment, I have Jalen Brown above him. I couldn't feel like right putting Middleton on a top 25 list at this moment, especially since Brown's coming off a finals run where he was like the best player in the finals because Jason Tatum put up 13 points in an elimination game. So yeah.
All right, Tejas, who's your 21?
All right, so at 21, give him his respect. He probably should be higher, but I couldn't find a place to put him higher than this. But he deserves his respect. If you don't have him on your list, shame on you. I have Brandon Ingram at 21.
I thought it was Jalen Brown.
Brandon Ingram is such a stud. You're absolutely right, Suhas. He reminds me so much of KD. Like he's going to be really, really good. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a discussion of Brandon Ingram being top 15 next year, just because of how good he is. He's going to be up there because he's got the skill set. His playmaking is coming to full effect. He just needs to make the he just needs to get past the first round now. So we'll see if they can do that. I can't see
any of my top 18, and I don't even have it on my list. Like my top 18, I can see any of them dropping past Ingram. Fine.
But I can see a few in my top 18. I can see a few. I can say 3. I can see 3 of my top 18 next season, specifically next season. Yes.
I would make an argument he can be top.
Yeah,
that's just all I'm gonna say.
I think the max he can reach just next season. Obviously, in the future even more, but just next season, I think he can reach 16th.
Yeah, maybe around that. That's what I'm talking about. Around that area, for sure. But he's very talented. So yeah, he's 21 on my list.
3 in a row, Tejas. I also have Ingram here. Me and Tejas have been
Dude, we're just cooking, bro.
Yeah, we got like the same list for the past like couple picks. Yeah, basically everything he said. Also, this playoffs, Ingram finally made the playoffs. First off, he cooked. Oh wow!
In his first playoffs,
yeah,
he was crazy. And the fact that Darian doesn't have him on his list is insane to me.
No, he was very, very impressive. He had like one game where like he kind of like choked a little bit. I think it was the first game that he played, but he was very impressive. Here, let me look up his stats. Hold up.
Yo, Chris Paul, Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, he shot 48% from the field, 41% from 3 on 27 points per game in his first playoffs.
Wait, me?
Against the number 1 seed.
I have Chris Paul 23, right? I'm lowest.
You had Brandon Ingram below Chris Paul.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't have Ingram.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the BS I'm talking about. Like,
no, but Brandon Ingram, especially first time in the playoffs, he impressed me very, very like a lot, and he definitely could be higher on my list. But I have a little bit of bias in one of the players, and then the other player that I think is like arguable, I think he's still a little bit ahead of him. But I have him at 21.
Yeah, I know who you have at 20.
Wait, before Suhas goes on, David, I swear to God, if you say that one player's name at 20, I'm gonna clown you.
We know who he's saying at 20.
Oh, well, it's happening. We
know who he's saying at 20.
It's happening.
We know who he's saying at 20 because we're saying the same player at 20.
You also have this. You also have a player at 20 because there's no way you have him higher than 20.
Fine,
but you also have a player at 20 who I would rather have my player over.
All right, Suhas,
go ahead.
I have. All right, this guy really impressed me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was very impressed by his play. Mr. All NBA himself, Pascal Siakam.
Okay. That's a fair placement for Siakam.
That's a W risen.
Yes, that is a fair placement for Siakam. I like that place.
Yeah, I mean, he was just really, really solid. Like, I think he's the best player on the Raptors, and he led them to the 5 seed. So I mean, he deserves a lot of respect. Through like they had a lot of injuries and stuff, so I got to give him his props.
Nice guy, Siakam. Like, I'll trade his ass for KD in a split second, but yeah, congrats on All NBA. I have Mr. Should have been a Laker at 21, Zach Levine.
That's pretty high.
Listen. It's important to note. I think he's the second best on the team, but he'd been on the Bulls.
You think?
Well,
would be arguably,
according to my list, he is the second best on his team. But obviously, like his entire career, he's the best player in the Bulls until now. And like poor guy just like wanted help, and he's always been like a stud. I remember. I'm pretty sure he hit 13 threes in a game. That's like he's an absolute beauty. Sometimes I just watch Zach Levine, and it's just like so beautiful to watch. I think he's better than everyone else I put above him. Everyone else that I put below him, I guess. And all the honorable mentions, I think you guys are underrating him. I don't think any of you have him on your list, right?
No.
Okay,
no.
I think Mr.
He very well could have been on my list. He's a good player, but
he very well could have been a Laker, and that would have made all of us like feel really good about ourselves. But he lied to everyone. So
I can't believe you have Levine over Jalen Brown. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's kind of.
It makes sense to me.
Oh, Levine over Ingram too.
Yeah,
that's nuts. I mean, Tejas has.
I'm pretty sure I asked David if he has Ingram on his list, and he said no. I'm pretty sure I asked him.
How would it be no if I had him at 21?
Or I asked you. No, I was thinking about Ingram.
No, you told me about Beal. You asked me about Beal. I said no.
Yeah, something.
All right. At 20, I have Jalen Brown. Absolute stud. He can get it done 2 ways, unlike some of these other shooting guards. And you know what?
That's pretty high. I will say though,
he's got a.
It's pretty high. I'm not gonna lie.
It is high, but for my biasness, it's fine for me.
Yeah.
He's got a lot to work on though, in terms of ball handling, and playmaking.
Yeah, no, he has a lot to work on in terms of ball handling, bro. He's like Russell Westbrook-esque in terms of his hands, bro. It's so
you literally copied off of Undisputed.
I know. I had to.
Yeah, he made Oladipo look like Gary Payton in his prime, bro.
Dude, he's got to control himself a little bit down the stretch, but he's a very talented player. And I want to say this. And this might spark some argument. Let me ask you a question. Okay. Who was Jalen Brown being guarded by in the NBA Finals? Any answers?
Is it Draymond? I don't know.
It was okay. There. I don't have the stat pulled up, but the primary defender was Draymond and at times Clay. Okay.
Clay
now, who is the primary defender on Jason Tatum?
Wiggins.
Now you're probably like, Tejas, what the hell difference does that make? Let me ask you a question. Okay.
Yes.
If you're, you know what? This is perfect. Suhas, if you're the scout of a team, okay, and you're scouting the opposing team you're about to play. Okay. Now they have an elite scorer on one end. What are you gonna do? You're gonna place your best defender on them. Okay, and you're gonna say you're not gonna score. You're not gonna do anything. We're gonna do everything to double team you. And then you have the second scoring option. What are you gonna do? We're gonna place our other defenders on. Okay, that's just what happened in the NBA Finals. Okay, Jalen Brown got the other defenders, like 32-year-old Draymond and 32-year-old Clay. And you know what? He did put up 23 points a game, but only on 18 shots and a ton of turnovers. Okay. So I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this bullshit talk about
Celtics fans said that Jalen Brown is better than Jason Tatum on Twitter.
I don't want to hear this bullshit talk about how JB is better than JT.
Oh, that was your point. You're talking about Jason Tatum for no reason.
Even Hudson said that Jalen Brown was better.
Jalen Brown had a significantly better finals than Jason Tatum. He's not a better player.
I will agree on that point. Okay, but you have to recognize the defensive matchups that was put. You know what? Tatum,
I don't care if you're a good. Every single best player on the team gets guarded by the best defender. It's not special. Tatum isn't the first player who gets guarded by Andrew Wiggins.
I think that Draymond is a better. I think
Draymond was better off ball. I put Wiggins on the other team's best wing.
All I'm saying is you cannot say that Jalen Brown is better just because he got less defensive attention.
Where did you get that from?
Where did I get that
from? Nobody's talking about Jason Tatum right now.
Okay, I just wanted to point it out because you're gonna say some bullshit when we get to Tatum.
Bro, I actually put Tatum in a good spot. Like the fact that he's in this spot.
Like Jalen has a lot to work on. So I have him.
David, who do you have at 20?
All right. Well, you see,
you and Darian probably have the same player at 20.
Yeah, we have the same.
I really thought that I could put this guy 19, but that was my bias speaking. So I said, okay, he's gonna be at 20. But it's Pascal Siakam, Mr. Champion, Mr. All NBA. Bro, Siakam improved so much this year as a playmaker as well. People don't realize it. He was
point guard.
Don't forget, point guard. Darian said that Fred was better before.
That was
Fred is not better.
That was before Siakam took the jump though.
At the All-Star game, during the All-Star game area, that's when Fred was better. But after
that's when I said it.
Post All-Star game, Siakam was a lot better. This guy not only improved his jump shot this year compared to last year, he improved his ball handling, he improved his playmaking, he improved his rebounding, he improved his defense. This guy's a really good defender, a really good playmaker, a really good rebounder, and a really good scorer. So he has such an all-around game that you can't not put him up here. He's a very underrated player because I know that only people who actually watch basketball will put him here. Other people will just hate on him.
Like Tejas.
You know what? You should be thankful I even have him on the top 25 list.
Why? Why would I be thankful?
You know what?
How do you think Jalen Brown's better than Siakam? How do you think how the hell do you
Bro, Siakam's a champion. Is Brown a champion?
Siakam's all NBA. Is Brown all NBA?
Huh?
Is Brown all NBA? Is Jalen Brown all NBA?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Jalen Brown's the second option on his team.
Siakam was a second option on a championship team too.
He wasn't. Was he all NBA in 2019?
Kawhi Leonard next to him.
Oh yeah, he was. No. Yeah, he was.
And
he was all
played
NBA
against the injured Warriors.
He was all NBA.
I think actually he might have been 13.
He was all NBA. He's been all NBA twice.
He wasn't the second option. Wasn't it Kyle?
No,
he was second option. Scoring my second option.
Yeah. Lowry just
Siakam was all NBA second team 2019.
Second team, he's a demon.
Right, because he was above Tatum. You guys are talking about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Siakam has had a better career than Tatum.
Yeah, because he's a champion, obviously.
And he was a second option, and he has 2 All NBA. How many All NBA?
As a first option, has Siakam ever been to the finals?
He has never had the chance.
Option. What is
This
Siakam
was
from the first option?
this was
This
his
year-
like
the
this and
entire
last year
year-
were his first true seasons as a
Okay,
But
freshman.
you know
like this
what?
year,
You-
everyone got hurt.
All right, bro.
I just think-
Siakam's at 20. We all know Siakam's at 20.
All right, moving on.
23, 9, and 5 this season.
Your turn,
There you go.
Suas.
I have my boy criminally underrated. The fact that one person does not have him on the list, he should honestly be kicked off the call for that, because like that's the most
Exactly.
delusional thing I've heard all day. Brandon Ingram is a top 20 player. I'll die on this hill. He's gonna prove to people that I think he can jump up.
Zion's better.
No, he's not. I think he
Yes,
can
he
jump
is.
up to, but no, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Let me
Right
know.
now, no, but potential-wise, yes.
No. Like next
Yes.
season, Zion's gonna be a lot better.
But if you can't stay healthy, you can't stay healthy, and Ingram can stay healthy, so he's better.
Yeah, but I'm confident that next season.
Yeah, you were also
Uh,
confident about AD. What happened? Lottery.
Yeah,
ass
but
team.
Zion's skinny now. Zion's skinny now. If Zion stays healthy, he'll be a lot better than Brandon Ingram.
Ingram's
I
gonna be
mean, a lot
KD 2.0. Wait to
No,
watch.
like Zion's gonna be all NBA second team. Like he's gonna be on demon time next year, bro. Like I love this guy. I didn't like when he came in the league.
No,
He's gonna be
Zion's my dark horse for MVP. I know.
better. Really.
Yeah, my dark
That
horse.
requires a high seed.
You know what a dark horse is?
In what world are the New Orleans Pelicans a top 4 seed in the West?
Don't have to be top 4. Nikola Jokic won it as the 5 or 6 seed.
What were they?
They were not the
They're
4 seed.
six?
They were
They
the
were
6 seed.
6. What the hell? That was like the lowest seed to ever win MVP, I think. Or one of the lowest. Anyways, number 20. Hold on. Oh yeah, Siakam.
Yes, we know.
Yeah, everything to beat.
All right, shut the hell up about it. We've talked about Siakam so much.
Yeah,
now.
I wasn't saying that.
All right.
All right. So at 19, this might be low, but considering the year he had, I don't think there's any other place to put him. I have James Harden at 19.
Whoa.
Bro, this is 70% talent. Okay.
Okay,
It's not
you know
70%
what?
year. It's 70% talent.
I don't care.
I don't
I
have it
don't
too much
care.
higher.
I don't care. James Harden, in my opinion,
Everyone will hire.
one of the biggest fall offs.
Facts.
At times last year, he just wasn't the same. Those Houston and even Brooklyn days, he would effortlessly get to the basket. I didn't see that in Philadelphia.
I mean, Joel Embiid's
hope-
like kind of like there, it's kind of hard when you have
We're in Brooklyn. He played in two teams this year.
I hope that he brings back that talent this year and proves me wrong. But for right now, after what I saw in the playoffs, another choke again. I can't put him any higher than that. I just can't. I'm sorry. He's lost some of his talent. He's getting older. And guess what? The Rockets fleeced the hell out of Brooklyn.
Hey, now that I think about it, actually, I don't have him much higher, but still, that's kind of low for
I
me.
have him a lot higher.
But much higher.
I don't have him much higher, but I do definitely have him
I might
higher.
get flamed for how high I have him, but I really like James Harden.
And number 19, I very much debated putting Pascal Siakam with this guy, but that was my bias speaking because, I came back to my senses. I have Donovan Mitchell, number 19. Could have been a little bit higher, but I think that Donovan Mitchell is a very solid player. He makes a lot of unforced errors, which is the biggest part of his game. That's the problem. He's not very efficient with the ball, not scoring wise. Even though scoring wise, he's not that efficient either. He's under 45% for his career, and I don't think he's ever had a season over 45%. But he's still a very good scorer. He's shown in even playoffs times where he can show up when it's needed. Obviously, Terrence Mann was his and Gobert's father, but we'll talk about it a different time. So yeah, I got Donovan Mitchell 19.
Terrence Mann has peaked.
You're funny. You're funny. He's 20 times better than THT.
What does that have to do with anything? Why didn't you bring THT up?
Has THT peaked?
Is Terrence Mann gonna get you Kyrie Irving? I didn't think so. Moving on.
Is THT? No.
Yeah, THT is.
I have Donovan Mitchell as well.
Sheesh, we all have the same player at 19.
Future
Okay, there you go.
Heat legend.
3 Donovan Mitchells
No.
at 19.
Okay, he's not gonna go to the Heat, bro. I'm sorry.
can
I'm sorry.
we
I know you
just-
really want it.
I think
Nah, it's
eventually he
fine.
will.
It's fine.
I think
bro.
eventually.
Maybe
he will.
eventually, maybe one day, not this year.
He has 50 houses here already. Bro.
Yeah, everyone has a house in Miami, bro.
Yeah,
I probably have
it's
a house
city
in
to
Miami.
be.
No,
Alright.
LA is the city to be.
All right,
Yeah, that's why
LA
it's-
sucks. LA sucks.
That's why he got
Moving
rejected
on.
by Buddy Hield.
Hey, we didn't get rejected by Buddy Hield. We rejected Buddy Hield and went for the brickmaker. Okay, I said I have Donovan Mitchell. I literally right before we said 19, I switched 19 and 18 because I was thinking about it. And I think the guy who I had at 19 is better than Donovan Mitchell. So yeah, I have Donovan Mitchell at 19. But that was like before anyone said anything.
All right.
So far, I think I have the most accurate comparative to master list.
Me and David might almost have identical lists, but until we hit, I think it was 20. So
Yeah,
20.
All right. So at 18, I have DeMar DeRozan. Very good player.
very solid.
You
pick.
know what? He won himself a game this year in the playoffs. Something I thought the Bulls were getting swept, and he single-handedly carried them. So they carried them to a win, and then the Bucks adjusted for the first time in the playoffs this year. The Bucks adjusted. They kind of shut down DeRozan after that, but he had a very solid playoffs, I would say. And he had a very good regular season. We had some DeRozan MVP campaign.
Oh my
going on.
God. Some dude named Juwan Begarin just posted
Yes,
some-
he posted Cabin-Jelly. I literally saw it live. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways,
Yondu Cabin Gale. What a guy.
DeRozan's 18. He's very efficient from the mid-range. I know Darian and David will have him probably higher, I think. But very good player. And I'm glad he's back in the top 25 because in San Antonio, he was kind of getting lost in the shuffle. I'm kind of glad to see he's revived his career in Chicago. So,
Hey, Tejas, guess what?
what?
We got the same player again. I got DeMar
Dude,
DeRozan
I'm
at 18.
telling you,
My
we're
guy,
just
DeMar.
clicking.
Man, that one game he had against the Bucks was nuts. He had like 40-something
Yeah.
points, right?
I know.
Yeah.
I remember.
And even in the regular season, he had like 2 game winners in the same week.
No, it was back-to-back days.
The back-to-back days, actually. Yeah, back-to-back days. I think buzzer beaters are just game winners.
Yeah,
I think
No,
buzzer
they were buzzer
They're
beaters.
Back-to-back
Both
buzzer beaters.
Back-to-back days, too.
Yeah, back-to-back days. He shot his, I think it was career high 3-point percentage this year. Yes, it was. And he shot over 50% from the field. He had probably, and this is just, I'm just guessing. I'm not like looking at the actual players. I
Trade
think a
Siakam
top
for
10
DeMar.
No, because DeMar's kind of old. I think he's like 32, 33.
I would trade Russell Westbrook for DeMar because we were supposed to get DeMar.
Darian.
Okay, shut up. I just want to speak about DeMar DeRozan for a second, okay? If I'm talking like straight up, from what I can think of, I think he had a top 10 season of all players this year. He definitely had a couple MVP shots because of how high the Bulls were ranked in the seeding, but they kind of dropped off. But still, DeMar DeRozan is a great player.
I have DeMar. I don't have to say anything else because you guys
I
basically said
also have DeMar. I have DeMar as well.
Damn,
Oh, we
this
all
is like
agree.
the one time I think we all agreed on something.
17.
All right. 17.
We ain't agreeing from here. I'm telling you right now, we're not going to be agreeing from here.
All right, 17.
Oh yeah, bro, 17 to like
No.
8 is gonna be a
I
mess
think I have
for all of
the
us.
I think I have the same 17 as David.
Yeah,
I get,
Dorian's not gonna like this one because he has some hopes for this player.
all right, so at 17, I have a player you three already listed. I have
what?
Donovan Mitchell at 17.
Oh, okay. That's
Um,
not
Above
bad.
DeRozan, yeah. So L take, but it's okay.
Okay, but Mitchell has done more. Even though his team choked in the playoffs like they do almost every year.
What do you mean has done more? DeMar's gone to the
What do
conference
you mean by
finals.
that? What do you mean by that?
No, I'm okay. Done more in the past few years. Let me rephrase. that.
Okay. Like,
Like
what? Against the second round? He got to the second round 1 year?
DeRozan hasn't gone anywhere in these last 3 years.
Okay, you're not
That's
wrong
not. He
about
was
that.
on San Antonio.
Actually, no, he made the second round with San Antonio, did he not? And then
No.
No,
I
he
swear
made the
I swear-
first round.
I swear he went to the
No,
second
they
round.
lost to the Nuggets.
Bro, the Spurs never like touched.
I don't-
Yeah, they lost because
Dude,
they went
I
to
don't
7 with the
even
Nuggets. They
think-
went to 7. They went to 7 and they lost by like 4 points or some shit. Yeah, they lost by 4 points in
DeRozan
game 7.
choked that game.
That's why.
Yeah.
Did he?
No, he did. He choked game 7. I remember.
Oh yeah, he did. He had 33% from the field. Damn.
It's
Okay.
not that bad.
anyways,
What?
For
anyways,
that,
Mitchell.
he was
Mitchell,
getting abused by LeBron.
Mitchell's a very prolific
Facts.
scorer, and he's got a lot of potential left. He needs to leave Utah, or they need to retool around him. They
I
need
do
to
that.
fix that situation up very quickly. For my sake, I'm hoping Danny Ainge does the Celtics a solid and doesn't trade him to Miami. But I have him at 17.
That was a fucking poster.
All right. I know that Dorian is very much not going to like this pick because he has some very high hopes for this player next
No,
season.
if you say
Kyrie
Anthony Davis-
Irving.
Oh, okay.
It is Kyrie Irving. Dorian really hopes that Kyrie goes to the Lakers, but Kyrie is literally a locker room cancer. He's a ticking time bomb. That guy, I don't care how much talent
Keep
he has.
hating.
Even
Keep
if he's
hating.
a 70% talent,
Keep hating.
that guy, he
Keep
just
hating.
cannot be higher on my list, man.
Keep hating.
He-
Keep hating. Keep hating. See what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
See what
Keep
happens.
hating. He's not even going to be a Laker. He's not even going to be a Laker.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone here knows he's gonna be a Laker, bro. Shut up. He's gonna be a Laker. He gonna be a Laker. Right? He's meant for Laker. He's meant for the purple and gold. Anyways, so let's go ahead.
And for the lottery, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of
That's what the Lake show was last season.
Not this season. I hope.
I hope.
Darvin Ham said he loves. He hopes.
No, Darvin Ham can shut up.
Darvin
Ham's doing everything right, man. Like he's like boosting Russ, and then when we send him up for Kyrie, he's gonna be like, I love having Kyrie on this team. That's what he's gonna do.
I have James Harden at 17.
That's some salt. That's a okay placement.
Harden, I called this as soon as they traded for him. It wasn't gonna work. That is not even because of the talent.
I back you on that. You did say that. You said that right away.
And it was because I don't think James Harden is content being the number 2. I think he wants to be the number 1 all the time. If he doesn't have the ball in his hands, he's just standing around next to half court pouting. His 3-point shot has regressed. He's just not the same player.
Something that gives me a little bit of a glimmer of hope about you saying like he doesn't want to be the second option is him taking the pay cut. That might like show that he's actually willing to accept the second option rule. So maybe the 76ers could do something next season. I don't know. Maybe they can't.
I was surprised.
Doc Rivers. I don't think any team with Doc Rivers can ever win a championship except for that Celtics team. I don't even know how they did. But Doc Rivers is never winning a championship again in his career. Okay, I'll say that gladly, and I'll say that proudly. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, because like Paul George and Kawhi, like they really helped him out that year. Like it was
like, I do have a glimmer of hope because I do want to see the 76ers do well. Like they have a pretty nice team. Like Harden and Embiid, that sounds nice, right? On paper, it sounds nice. It does sound nice. So obviously Maxey, but I'm talking about like they're borderline superstar players, more superstar players. I don't know, but yeah, no, Harden, he might embrace that second role with that pay cut. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, I'm actually I might get flamed or something, bro. I don't know. Okay, with this player.
There's no way. There's no way.
No, I know who he's gonna say. I know exactly who's gonna say.
Guys, guess.
It's gonna be Trey Young. He's gonna say Trey Young.
No. I actually really like Trey Young.
John Moran?
Yeah. Okay. This is the thing.
What? At 17?
That's pretty high. Let me explain.
I cannot see. Okay, well, let's say like because you guys have Harden lower and I have Harden higher. Like that, it's just like we're interpreting it differently because I
took his team to the second seed.
Okay. He took his team because I'm pretty sure what was the record without Jaw? Well, okay, can we get like
look at the teams that they played? Look at the teams that they played in that.
I don't care. Let me get to my point, man. If I name a player, okay, ahead.
Bro, no way you have Kyrie over Jaw.
Obviously, I have Kyrie over Jaw. It's 70% talent, bro.
I don't care. Kyrie's talent. I don't care. I don't care.
More talented than Jaw.
Doesn't play though.
Part of your talent is not being a locker room cancer. That's also part of your talent.
My God,
Kyrie didn't play. Kyrie does not play.
That too.
Kyrie played 2 less games than Paul George this season, all right?
Okay, but Paul George actually had a reason not to play. He was injured.
Oh my God. Bro, Kyrie didn't want to get vaccinated. A lot of people didn't want to get vaccinated. It just happens he was in the NBA, okay? Relax. Can I explain why I have John Moran here before I get like attacked? All right. When I name someone ahead of him, explain to me how you think that person's better other than James Harden. If you can properly explain, because there's no way you think John Moran's better than Trey Young. I know Sue Us thinks Trey Young's better. And Trey Young is definitely better than John Moran. Jaw's like really good. He had a really good season, but I cannot see a world where any of the players I name above him are lower than him. Like 17 seems wrong until you look at the rest of my list. Or you guys are forgetting people, man. Because like,
no, you just have 2 players.
I have Harden. There. I have Harden, and you guys don't like. There's no other. And Kyrie, I guess bro, dude. So Austin Tatum, you guys have Kyrie lower than Jaw?
Yes.
Okay, so it's those 2. So you guys probably have him like 15. If you guys have Jaw at anywhere like higher than 15, then you're more wrong than I am.
I feel like you could say 14, but
how?
That's all I'm gonna say. We'll get to that.
Like Josh said, he's Black Jesus, bro.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh my goodness! I just witnessed the most miraculous shot ever. Holy shit! Matt Ryan just hit a buzzer beater and just twisted his ankle.
What?
Is it buzzer beater for the win?
You know what the most miraculous
shot is? It was okay. It's not a buzzer beater. There's
Matt Ryan
twisted his ankle.
Matt Ryan,
yeah, for the Celtics.
It's the most miraculous shot. I was watching a Celtics Houston game live. Let's see if you know what this is. Yeah. You should know by me saying Celtics Houston.
Jalen Brown's buzzer beater.
Yeah. That like the Oh,
Yeah,
The
that was one of the
most
craziest
miraculous
games.
shot
I
that
just got a
I've seen was a
tweet.
Hornets game.
I saw a tweet.
I remember that one, bro.
The Jeremy
Because my
Lamb
best
one.
friend
Oh
texted
my
me after
god, bro.
that, and
Jeremy
he was
Lamb,
going
bro. I hate that
crazy.
guy.
Bro, a
hate
tweet
that
came.
guy.
The good Matt Ryan.
D
went
Wade
at
against
buzzer.
the Warriors, where he double
No,
pushed.
that was like to kind of like let him shoot it. You know what I mean?
No, he got blocked and he grabbed
got
it.
blocked.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
mean let
true,
him
that's
shoot?
true,
Are
that's
you
true, that's true,
stupid?
that's true, that's
he
true.
fully got blocked
That's
and then
true.
caught it and shot it off 1 foot.
Bro, Kevin Durant was low-key happy doing when he hit that. Like, let's not
All
cap.
right, can we continue?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're 16.
Tejas,
Yeah.
it's you.
Okay, yeah. So at 16,
We should all have the
Sorry,
same player,
Darian.
except for Darian.
Sorry,
Well,
Darian.
You're all
I have-
Kyrie.
I have Kyrie Irving.
No, I
here.
understand.
Me and Suez had
He's
one
a
player switched.
cancer.
These two.
He's a kid. You guys should know out of all 6 of us in this podcast group, I am the one that has the most hate for Kyrie Irving. You guys should all know that.
Yeah, Celtics.
He
Kyrie.
quit on Boston.
He
didn't
quit
quit on
on
LeBron.
Boston, man. And I still never get over that. I'll still never get over that.
Darian just said he
quit
didn't
on-
quit on Boston.
No, I know. I said he didn't quit on LeBron. I mean, like technically, like he left, but like still, they won a
He
championship.
quit on LeBron. He quit on Boston. And guess
Nobody-
what?
I'm not
He's
mad
gonna
about that.
quit on. He's going to quit on Brooklyn sooner than later. Okay.
No, but
Yeah,
I will
no,
side with
soon,
Darian
listen.
on this. I would, because someone was like, "Why would you want Kyrie on the Lakers?" Because he's an upgrade over Russ. That's why.
That's the only. Yeah, but like still,
Significant upgrade.
Russ isn't going to be a locker room cancer. Though.
Okay,
That's the thing.
this is the thing. I don't nobody gives a shit about rock cancer. He's a court cancer. Kyrie Irving with LeBron James. He literally said in an interview like he's matured now. He realizes how good he had it with LeBron. He will be on his best behavior with LeBron James.
Who said that? Who said that?
Kyrie said it, bro. He said he's matured from when he was in Cleveland and he didn't realize how good he had it with LeBron. And he said,
So why didn't he play like that for Boston or the Brooklyn?
Because he wasn't with LeBron, you know what I mean? The Brooklyn thing, like that was like fucked up, but like that's a situation that literally will not, like it's impossible to happen because of the COVID vaccine thing won't happen this year. Like that was like a circumstance that will like I believe Kyrie Irving will be on his best behavior, especially on a team like a Lakers team, especially with all the lights on him and like a team like his idol played for. Like I think that matters to him. So that's why I
continue talking.
Yeah,
Anyways, Kyrie Irving is he's a good player. He's
Great
a very
player.
skilled player. However, he's just a cancer. He's cancer. And you know what? You know what Brooklyn should do?
don't say
Honestly,
Brian.
in my opinion, they should let Kyrie play the year in Brooklyn and just cut their losses.
Why would they do that? Why would they just lose him in free agency for nothing?
Because he's a cancer,
They can
bro.
get 2 first-round picks. Why would they do that? Just
Who
trade him.
are they getting 2% picks from?
Who are they
You
gonna
get
get?
2 first-round picks.
Worst case scenario.
Your owner
Worst
doesn't
case scenario.
give up 2
I
first-round
know, but
picks.
like I'm pretty sure that if it's like don't get Kyrie, like hopefully like man's not stupid.
Darian,
If it's
I
like
don't
get
think-
Kyrie or like nothing, I'd give 2 first-round picks. I'd
I
give it
don't think
regardless.
I don't think you're realizing this. There's not a single team in this league. There's not a team in this league that's even thinking of even dropping 1 first-round pick for Kyrie Irving.
The Lakers.
Bro,
That's
why
not-
do you know the Lakers? Bro, Rob Pelinka said he doesn't even want to give a single pick for Kyrie.
I know. But I'm
That
saying,
much
like,
of a
why?
cancer.
Okay,
bro.
tell me. Give me the logic. If he's a cancer, why would they keep him an extra year and lose him for nothing instead of trading him right now for a
They
first-round
didn't
pick?
keep him. He signed a player option, you doofus. Oh,
Tejas. If he's a cancer, he's going to ruin the locker room. Why would he stay on the team
Sit
for
him
another
out.
year? Why would you do that when you can get an asset for him in a first-round pick in Taylor Tucker?
You're not getting a first round pick.
They will. They get a first-round
Dude,
pick.
none of these. Okay, other than the Lakers,
It doesn't matter. Don't say other than the Lakers. It's the Lakers. It's Lakers or nothing. Everyone knows that. It's gonna be the Lakers. If they can get Taylor and Tucker or lose him for free, why would you not take Taylor and Tucker? And then you just burn Russ's contract.
Taylor Horton Tucker is a negative asset.
No,
okay?
he is not. You're not that stupid. He's not a great asset. He's not a negative asset. Are you
He's a
stupid?
Bro.
negative asset.
Not going to get
Honestly,
much PT on
Lakers-
that
Lakers
team.
are
Play
anyways.
devil's
giving-
advocate. To play devil's advocate, he's better than nothing. That's what Darian's saying.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they'll probably get a first round pick. With your logic, if he's a locker room cancer, why would you want to keep him like part of the roster when you can get Taylor and Tucker?
You can sit him out like the Rockets did with John Wall.
But they get nothing in return for that.
That's
So?
okay. When you
How is that
when,
okay?
when you
Why would you
Darian,
trade him?
I don't think
What's the
you're
logic?
understanding.
What's the
this.
logic? Tell me the logic. Why would they not trade him?
Darian, you don't understand this. It is hard to cut cancer from an
Darian,
organization.
also,
They
you're
can
expecting.
trade him. Lakers want him. You can trade him. They can bargain a first round pick out of the Lakers
If
for
the
sure.
Lakers really wanted him, why aren't they throwing in multiple first round picks?
Because they only have
Because
two to
they don't
trade.
want him.
Do you actually think the Lakers don't want Kyrie? Do you think LeBron James, who wants Kyrie, and everyone knows he wants Kyrie, you think LeBron James will not tell him if they don't get Kyrie, they have no chance of doing anything?
LeBron
no
wants
chance.
Kyrie. Nobody
Kyrie-
else wants Kyrie.
No, Kyrie's gonna be on the Lakers, bro. Just these reports don't come out of people's asses, bro. They're just not like Kyrie would fit with the Lakers, bro. The Lakers.
Bro, it's only one saying that the Lakers are still in talks is Brian Windhorst. No, everybody else has said that the talks are.
It's
still
not about talks. It's about interest, bro. Obviously, Lakers have interest in Kyrie.
I'm betting you. You know what? Screw this. Let's say Kyrie does get traded to LA.
When he gets traded,
David Suaz, mark this right now. In about 4 to 5 months, Darian is gonna come yelling in the group chat. Kyrie is such a cancer. Why isn't he playing? Not. Why is he taking so many breaks? He's not going to
sit out. If you actually think Kyrie's going to take breaks in the Lakers, he's done it once in his career where he's taking breaks.
He's done this multiple times.
When you're stupid. Boston?
He sat out.
Darian, I saw this in Cleveland. He did it 2 straight years in Boston. What makes you think he's not going to do it again?
What did you see in Cleveland? He never sat out in Cleveland.
He quit. He literally said, I refuse to play unless you trade me.
At the end of the season, and he wanted to be that guy. You know how many people said they want to leave the team to be that guy? Harden did it.
And then what happened? What happened after he became that guy?
It went wrong. Shit went sideways. Bro, it's not about that. You guys are talking about it's different with LeBron.
Shit didn't go sideways. He did it for 2 seasons. Shit doesn't go sideways in 2 seasons.
Yeah, shit went sideways in 2 seasons. He can't be that guy. And he has LeBron and Anthony Davis, who are both better than him. I'd give Kyrie an AD 1A, 1B, like LeBron be the playmaker. Kyrie Irving will not be like this with LeBron. And I will not complain about Kyrie Irving because I know he's going to play and I know how good he is when he plays. And you guys all know how good he is when he plays.
Kyrie Irving's last 5 seasons have been 29 games, 54 games, 20 games, 67 games, 60 games.
That's not bad. 67, 3 60-game seasons. In the last 5 seasons.
No, 2.
How many 60 games? You said 63, 16, 65.
No, I said 54, 67, 60.
Name the last 5. Say it again.
29, 54, 20, 67, 60.
Has Paul in the last seasons, has Paul George played?
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Come on, bro. We don't have to spend the whole time talking about fucking Kyrie Irving. Who's at 16. He's not even
the last 5. Paul George had 79 and 77 games.
Both in OKC. Tejas is
so that's last 5. I'm saying last 5.
What is he done in the Clippers? Fucking less than 80.
Anyways, at 16, I have James Harden.
No. Let me just say Tejas' logic makes no sense on keeping Kyrie. That doesn't make sense.
Okay,
that's
cool.
All right. At number 16.
I want to say this last thing.
Oh my God.
Before we move on. And Suhas might know this. He might agree with this. Suhas, in 2018, what did the Pittsburgh Steelers do with Antonio Brown? Antonio Brown was one of the best receivers in the NFL. They traded him away for a 3rd and 5th
Why are you
round.
agreeing, David? You have no idea what he's talking about.
3rd and 5th round pick.
So why do you think Antonio Brown wasn't on a team until last year?
It is hard.
He was a free agent until the things picked him up.
It's not hard to cut a cancer when a team wants him.
It is hard. It is hard to
Lakers
cut
want
cancer
him.
from a team.
No, bro. Okay, listen. All right, last thing. All right, what? So the whole thing is that it's hard to acquire Kyrie, but what Darian is saying is that there's already a team who desperately wants him.
That desperately needs him, bro. Lakers have no other option to get Kyrie. They have no other things they can do.
Why would you not Taylor Horn Tucker over nothing?
Exactly, and maybe a pick.
So then why isn't it done?
Because they're probably going. Have you not seen them waiting for KD to get traded?
No. Yeah, that's the reason. I was about to say it because Woj said that the Nets are waiting to do stuff with KD before they're putting Kyrie on the back. The reason it's not done is because everyone knows that the Lakers are the only possible destination, so you don't have to rush it. You can take your time with it.
All
right. Let's move on. At number 16, I have James Harden. Yeah, I think I talked about it enough when you guys placed him at 17.
I have Kyrie at 16, and we just had a fucking 30-minute dialogue about him, so I don't have to say anything about him.
Darian?
16, I have Trey Young.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my gosh. You have Kyrie over Trey Young?
Yeah, bro, I have Kyrie really high.
Oh, this guy. The only reason he has Kyrie here is because of the talks.
No, I would have Kyrie. I always said Kyrie's on Jimmy Butler, Paul George, and I always said he's on that level.
Yeah, talent-wise, he's on that level, but he's like part of your talent has to be the fact that you can actually play.
Bro, he played 2 less games than Paul George. You make no sense. Your logic doesn't
not just this season. Okay, anyways, no, we're not talking about Kyrie. We're not talking about Kyrie. I don't care. I don't care. We're not talking about Kyrie.
Are we not saying this season 30% and then 70%?
Okay, but I'm talking about if you're talking about talent as a whole.
If you have Paul George high, don't
30%.
If you're
talent as a
talking
whole.
about this season, Kyrie and Paul George basically cancel each other out because they didn't really play. You know what I'm saying? You have to go based off.
Okay, yes.
You cannot have
No,
Paul
but
George and say, why is
Darian,
Kyrie
the 30% is the season. The 70% talent is the talent of the player.
Yeah, and Kyrie's talent is.
But Paul George,
What is this guy saying?
on both ends of the floor, bro.
There's that
No,
too.
Kyrie's more talented than Paul George. That's not my point. I have Trey because still the people I have above him are still better. 16 sounds wrong for Trey Young because he's done a lot for his team. There's a few guys here that have been injured, but I know he's
James Harden over Trey Young.
I'll get to James Harden. When we get to James Harden's far from here. I'll get to James Harden. 16 and 15 are interchangeable for me. It's hard for me to say because Trey Young's done a lot of good, but a lot of times in the playoffs he's also had bad games, and he also can't defend for his life.
One series, he's had one bad series in his career.
Yeah, and also number 15. Number 15 has also had a few bad games, but he can defend a lot better than Trey Young. So,
all right, we're moving on because I'm tired of this Kyrie talk. 15, I have Trey.
You have Ja over Trey.
Yeah, I have Ja over Trey. It's, but I don't have him too much above him. Trey's good. But we saw what happened this year. Miami gave him a nice little whooping. When you're the only primary guy on a team.
That's why he can't be 16, because he was the only player. We literally threw our whole lineup at him, bro.
Exactly. He needed more help, and I want to see it this year from him. But
you throw your entire lineup at any player I put above him. You throw your entire lineup.
No, we didn't throw our entire lineup on Harden, so I don't know why you have him above Trey Young.
Because they have Joel Embiid. Obviously, you can't throw your entire lineup on Harden when they have Joel Embiid on the team.
So why did
they throw their entire lineup on Embiid?
But there's Harden and Embiid and Maxey. It was only Trey Young. It's different. If you
replace Trey Young, that's why his playoff performance is bad. But it's not. It's that's
not the reason I have him there. Even if you had
dealing with the whole team against him, bro. We didn't care about anyone else. John Collins was injured.
If you put Harden instead of Trey Young on the Hawks team, it would have been the exact same thing from the Heat. It's not because it was Trey Young. It's because the only guy who was capable.
He's saying that's why his playoff performance was bad. He's not saying because
I'm not blaming his playoff performance. I'm not being he's here because he had a bad playoff. I'm just
how is he lower than Harden? Because the year before he went to the Eastern Conference Finals and he put up 45 points in Game 1.
Because it's 70% talent.
Trey Young has a lot of talent.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have James.
Trey Young he scored the most points and he had the most assists total in the NBA.
Combined?
No,
both, not combined, both. Single, individual.
He had the most points and the most assists out of any player in the NBA.
That's very good for him. I'm pretty sure he also had the most turnovers in the NBA.
No, he didn't, and I'm pretty sure Harden probably averaged.
No, he did.
I'm pretty sure it was Harden that was first.
No. It was no. I'm pretty sure it was Trey. Google it. It was. I watched Undisputed too much to not know this. It was Trey and then Westbrook, I think, or it might have been Harden. It's one of them.
Either way.
Trey Young. It was Trey Young.
Yeah.
Who do you have 15? David.
Oh, it's David.
Oh, to me?
David's a Trey.
I got Ja Morant.
How can you have Ja Morant over Trey Young?
I don't.
No, I'm talking about Tejas.
That's why I said you could have Ja at 14 because I could see it, but I'm definitely not going to say it. I could see it because Ja did take his team to second seed.
I saw also Ja get first rounded. Oh wait, what's the second round? Second round.
Second round. So he made the second round in his first season ever in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Trey Young went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Well, no, it's his second season in the playoffs.
Jaws? Oh, true. You're right. Yeah, no, but Ja Morant, he had some crazy games this season. I think he had multiple games over 40, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
multiple by 3 or more, I think.
Multiple double-digit assist games too.
And that too. So
he also had a lot of help on that team.
Yeah, a lot of help on that.
He did have a lot of help.
I don't think
help on that team.
I don't think Ja Morant could have taken his team to the conference finals with the team.
He played. Who did Trey Young play? Knicks and whose other team?
Sixers.
But wasn't Embiid injured?
No. Everyone played, and I guarantee you, nobody picked the Hawks to win that series.
Nobody picked the Hawks. Not a soul picked the Hawks, bro.
No one picked the Hawks.
No, there was something about the
Ben Simmons choked.
Ben Simmons. Yeah, Ben Simmons. Yeah, there was something about that series. Yeah, there was. Ben Simmons.
I have Ja at 15.
Hold on.
He's gonna say Harden.
Yeah, I'll have James Harden. I have James Harden. because I know how good he is. I think out of everyone except for it, probably I like James Harden the most. I said when he went to Philadelphia, I was wrong, I guess, and not like because like we were talking about this season. Like I said, he was going to be good on Philadelphia. At the beginning, he also was good. And Suas did call it like he'll be good for the beginning when he's in Philadelphia, but like he'll fall off. But like I think there was a game against Toronto that he played really well. I'm pretty sure there was a game that he played really well.
You're talking the playoffs?
Yeah, I think next season James Harden's gonna have a really good year with Philadelphia. I think it's hard. You're playing so little games in regular season. You go straight into the playoffs with a brand new team. Like it's not as easy as it seems. You can't just put like pieces together. And I guess Suhas understood that. But I don't.
Yeah, he had a 30-point game against Toronto.
Yeah, I don't think Suhas thinks he's gonna be good next season either. I still think he's better than. I think it's too unfair of us that after James Harden has like a little bit of a stinker to put him below all these young guys now, because of how good James Harden has been.
That's what you did with Trey Young.
What do you mean?
You put him below Harden because of that series.
That's not why I put him below. It's because the reason I have Trey Young.
The only reason you could put him below is because of the series. He does everything better than Harden. As far as like he's done everything better than Harden for the past couple of years now.
No, past 2 years. Couple years.
Past 2 years, yeah.
James Harden's stinker shit came. He had a hamstring injury last year, and then
since James Harden requested a trade, Trey Young has been better than him. From Houston.
But bro, he played with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, and then he hurt his hamstring. Like that's like, it's not easy to play. I don't know. I think James Harden. You guys are underrating James Harden.
This guy has Kyrie at 14 then.
Yeah.
No, I don't have Kyrie at 14.
Oh my goodness.
Bro.
Okay.
Bro.
Guys, you got to treat your favorite team's players like well, right?
Tejas, who's your 14?
At 14, I have John Moran. So yeah, not much higher than Trey. But I just think John's a little bit better than Trey. He's more explosive. He can't shoot it as well as Trey, obviously. But I just feel like multi-dimensional offensively, he's just a little bit better. He's around the same in passing wise, in my opinion. He can rebound the ball well, and he just demands so much attention driving to the rim with his explosiveness. And I think that really helps this Grizzlies team a lot. And he's got help around him to help him with the assist totals and all that stuff. So yeah, look, just by a little bit, I'll take John.
Look, the Matt Ryan game winner was like a one arm shot. It was kind of not like a hook.
Yeah, it was a one arm shot, bro.
That's almost like a hook.
I was like, why is he throwing this up?
It was almost like a hook. What the hell?
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyways, yeah. So I have John just a little bit above Trey, but I wouldn't be mad at you if you told me Trey was better than John. So.
At 14, I got Trey Young. I think we talked quite a bit about him when Tay just put him at 15, so there's not much more to say.
You know that mad at me for 2 spots? A 2-spot difference?
I have Trey at 14. I'm mad at you because you have Harden over him. I have Trey at 14. He just makes his teammates better, bro. Like, I wish I could find the stat of, like, the amount of shots that the amount of times he gets his teammates open, bro. Because, like, dude, it's crazy. Like, he just, his effect on that team is ridiculous. Like he's different. So, all right. I have him at 14.
After a lot of bullying, I think I'm moving Kyrie here.
Stick with your list. Nah, stick with your list. I want to hear.
Don't change your list, bro.
Yeah, stick with your list.
No, trust me. Don't.
No, stick with your list. Who do you have?
Bro, he probably had Kyrie like 11 or some shit.
No.
I want
one spot on.
I want the original list. Who do you have at 13? Did you have Dame at 13? 14.
No.
I had Tatum at 14.
Booker at 14.
He
probably had Butler. He had Butler.
I had. Are you guys gonna let me talk, man?
Yeah, go.
Only one person here is gonna get mad at what I say.
Oh, it's just Butler.
It's not Butler.
No,
and it's not Tatum. It's not. I'm not stupid, guys.
He had Book at 14. Then.
Oh, it's PG.
No, it's not PG either. It's Booker.
What?
Okay. I have Booker at 14.
Kyrie over Booker, bro.
Kyrie over Booker.
Kyrie over Booker's kind of mad.
Dude, you know what? Darian is literally praying that Kyrie comes to LA.
Yeah.
What if Kyrie doesn't even come to LA?
Bro, if Kyrie didn't come to LA, you would not. I'm telling you, I'm 100% certain you would not have put him this high.
Yeah.
Maybe not this high. I definitely have him. I definitely have him at 15.
Bro, Darian's Laker bias is already inserting for a player who's not even on their team.
wait, no. Wait for Anthony Davis, bro.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna have like fifth.
Okay, yeah.
He's gonna have 80 like fifth.
So yeah, I'll have I had Booker 14. Like when I think about it more, like I'd much rather have Booker than Kyrie and the Lakers. Like I'm not stupid, but like, okay, the thing that really got me in this is that we said 70% talent. I kind of took it and ran. But like Kyrie
I was just saying a number, bro.
Kyrie, huh?
I was just coming with a random number. I didn't have
know, but Kyrie is like so talented, but his other stuff brings him down a lot.
Booker
like,
has such an insane season though. Booker had 27, 5 and 5 on 40.
On the efficiency. Look at the efficiency of Devin Booker.
47, 38, 87.
But
first
like,
seed.
Yeah, I guess I just took the talent and ran, and like I know like the bad stuff. Listen, I'm willing to look past Kyrie's bad stuff, the flaws, the baggage, because I know when he comes to LA and he has LeBron, when LeBron embraces him, I know everything's gonna be straight. So like I guess you guys could say I could understand like me getting flamed for my Kyrie take. Like Booker, I understand. I don't really get maybe a little bit of Trey, but yeah. Anyways,
all right. At 13, Suhas, you might get a little bit mad.
Oh, I have him here.
Yeah, I have Booker here.
Oh, okay, guys, listen.
But you know, Darian, don't even try and it's self-explanatory. Okay, what we're mad more is that you have Kyrie over.
Yeah, I don't care about the spot.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
bro.
we are more mad that you have Kyrie over Booker, not where Booker's placed.
After Kyrie gets named, we're all gonna be good. Okay, awesome. Until we get to Anthony Davis.
Dog, he's not even gonna come to the Lakers, and all of a sudden, all the stuff that Darian's doing.
Even Suhas, you think he's gonna go to the Lakers?
I think eventually, yeah.
Yeah, God bless. All right, moving on.
I think he'll be there next offseason after his contract expires.
Anyways, continue to just explain why.
Anyways, Booker's very good. I'm really upset that he choked this year.
He didn't choke. He just had a bad, like, he came back from injury and had a bad game.
Yeah, he did come back from injury. I'll give him that. But he had a very good first few games against Dallas. And he was playing really well. He was on pace to take the Suns to the finals. But obviously it didn't happen that way. I expect way more for Booker this coming year. Now that he doesn't have Kendall Jenner tailing him.
What the hell did Darian just break?
I dropped the can.
Anyways, that's why I have him at 13 though. I can't place him over some of these other players, so that's why I have him at 13.
Man, mine and Tage's lists are kind of lining up again. I got Booker at 13.
I also have Booker at 13.
Y'all expect so little of me to put your team's favorite players so low.
It's a bad sign, Darian. Me, David, and Suhas almost have identical lists. Your list is the one list that is completely
your list is so off, bro.
No, it's not so off. It's like a spot or two off because of like my love for Kyrie Irving and James.
Bro,
I guess I just like him.
I have Kyrie at 17. You have him maybe 13. You probably have him 12.
No, I have him 13. Even though, listen, after next season, we're gonna be having a whole different discussion about this guy being top 10. Anyways, Kyrie Irving number 13. Like, I love you so much. I'm getting ready to buy your jersey. I can't wait for you to.
All right, shut up, bro. This team is gonna be a 8 seed at max, and he's gonna be crying.
Yeah,
after
bro.
When you upload this video, please take that clip.
From now on, we should all have similar, except for Tatus because he likes Tatum too much. We should all have similar lists from now on.
Suhas, please take the clip and put it in the chat, bro.
I will. I'll put it in the chat. Who's at 12?
All right.
We're gonna throw.
You know what? I had someone else at 12. But now the more I've been thinking about it all throughout the episode.
Wait, don't change it. Don't change it now, bro.
No, we're gonna throw hands if you name.
No, just stick with who you had before. Why is everyone changing their lists?
No, I'm flying.
Okay, fine. I won't. Fine. I have Paul George at 12.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just.
Wow.
Damn.
I know. You guys know I love Paul George.
Yeah, wow. We do. Dude, what do you mean? Wow, you think Paul George is a top 10 player?
Yes, and I have.
Yes.
You're wild.
I was thinking throughout the podcast. I wanted to put him a few places higher, right now I would have him at 10 or 11. But I accidentally put him at 12, not thinking about the other two because the two above him have been hurt.
Whoa. Oh no! Oh my god!
Wait,
oh my god! You have Anthony Davis at 10. You have Anthony Davis at 10. You are a clown. You are a clown of a man. Anyways, go on. Who said?
No. Anyways, you guys know I love Paul, and you know what? he should be at 10 or 11. I don't know why I put him at 12.
No. We know why you put him at 12 because he's 12.
But Paul George is a good player.
David, go
He's
ahead.
very versatile.
Oh, if you made a mistake, you can change it. I thought you just wanted to switch your list.
No, I made a mistake. I didn't know why I've had.
Oh, if you made a mistake, change it.
Oh yeah.
Fuck your
Then
mistake,
you can
bro.
change it.
I made a mistake too. Kyrie.
All right, okay, wait, no, shut up,
No,
Darian.
Dorian, you
actually
changed
believe-
your list because of what we're saying.
Wait,
He's
yeah.
just changing his list because of what he thinks.
Okay, Tate said you can go. Yeah, so you had 80 at 12.
Okay. Yes, I have 80.
What?
I have 80 at 12.
No. Sorry.
I have 80 at 12.
70% talent. Everyone here knows Paul George isn't talented.
Yeah, I'm taking Paul George, bro.
No.
What has AD done as the first option?
No. What is Paul
What
George?
has Anthony Davis done?
Paul George has taken Indiana to the conference finals.
Paul
It's
George
fucking
took that
15 years
Clippers
ago.
team to 6 games against
Oh my
Phoenix.
God. Yeah. So okay. No. So now we're like congratulating
Paul George
him for
beat the
going
Jazz.
6. For losing in 6. We're congratulating him. No. 70% talent. 80 wins. The other 30%. AD
Does he
has
though?
played more games
No,
since.
eight-
No. Paul George does not have.
No,
80
Paul
talent.
George has had a bigger injury.
Yeah, Paul George
I
had an
know.
injury.
No,
A big injury.
If Anthony Davis has
Even in the
played
games
more
he
games-
played, he
This
played like
season-
6-7 more
Hey
games.
guys, I'm getting
This season, AD had a big
I'm
injury.
getting breaking news that Anthony Davis just slipped on his rug.
No.
He'll be out for 2 weeks.
No. Because the logic just isn't there. If Anthony Davis played more than Paul George this season, he is a lot. more
I
talented.
take what Paul George did in those like 7 less games than what AD did in those 7 more games.
God, you guys are wild. Anthony
Paul
Davis
George
is
had a
very-
better season than Anthony Davis, and the
But he's
talent
not
isn't as
even-
far as you think.
Yes, the talent is very far off. It is
Oh my God,
very
you're
far.
crazy. Paul George is one of the best, most talented players ever.
Exactly.
What?
No, so
Not
Anthony Davis deserves to be here at 12. Go
Oh
ahead.
my God, that's a really bad take. You think Anthony Davis is not a top 10 player?
Don't worry. Watch. Guess who he has a 12 here.
Listen, Suha said 70%, and for all things 70%, and you don't have
Dog,
Anthony Davis top 10.
don't
you're
hang.
on
I
first.
just said a number.
You
bro.
said 70. Anthony Davis.
No,
is
it's
the
because
top
someone
3
said
most talented
70 to
player in
me,
the
and I
league.
was so sure.
Anthony Davis is top 3 most talented in the league, and you guys don't have him top 10. That's atrocious.
He's not
just
top 3
remember.
most talented in the league.
Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and who?
Jokic. Luka.
You think
I'm
Luka?
taking KD, Jokic, and Luka over AD.
You think Luka?
I'm taking KD, Jokic, and Luka. Yep.
With a straight face, sit there and tell me you think Luka Doncic is more talented than Anthony Davis.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You don't understand basketball.
He's
bro.
baby bird, bro.
He's not more talented than Anthony Davis.
He's
You
baby
don't-
bird.
Oh my God. I think Suha. I'm assuming Suha.
Suas. Listen, because Suas thinks AD is very talented. Suas, who's more talented, Luka or AD?
Oh my God, bro. Okay. Let's see. Offensively, I think it's Luka, but AD has a defense over him. That's why I'm questioning it a little.
Way more defense over him. Like it's not like nearly as close. Anthony
He
Davis is
can
better
guard
mid-range.
1 through 5, and he can shoot. AD has no like
He
weaknesses
can
in his
shoot,
game.
but last season, what did he shoot from
He
3?
can shoot.
But like,
He shot
can
bad.
you?
He
Is
can
there
shoot.
one thing that AD cannot do on the basketball court?
Where's his motor?
Well,
Where's
he
AD's
shot
motor?
19% from 3 last season, and this
Where's
season he's
AD's
26.
motor? That's
and
my
this
question.
season
He's
for
a top
26.
mid-range
He goes
shooter.
Yeah, but like
invisible at
that's
times.
not. That's not like skill. Like that's
No.
not like.
One
You
thing
guys-
Anthony Davis can't do on the court, stay on the court.
No, you guys.
Yes,
and
but
Paul George can.
but you asked me
Paul
a
George
question
can.
about his talent.
About talent, okay, yeah.
All right,
Luka or
shoot.
AD? That's the question. Luka or AD?
He knows it's AD.
I think.
You
I
can't
think
just say Luka.
It's not Luka. It's not Luka. Anthony Davis is a top mid-range shooter. If you guys are gonna go back
I'm at
10 years,
12.
if you guys are gonna go back 10 years to talk about Paul George leading a team 2 years ago in the bubble, Anthony Davis.
He had your greatest player of all time on the team.
No shit. I'm not talking about him winning. I'm talking about his stats, bro.
All right. Who do you have at 12?
Have a
bro?
12.
Man, okay, this was a really hard decision between this guy and the 2 ahead of him. Even another 4 ahead of him, but still, this decision was very hard. I have Damien Lillard at number 12.
That's fair.
Hey, we have the same exact player.
There we
Because
go.
I also have Damien Lillard at number 12.
I have Dame.
I'm
But him
sorry.
and my next 2 players.
I love to hate on A Disney. So, but go ahead, Darian. Who do you have at 12?
I have the fucking certified playoff choker, Paul George, bro. I thought 12 would be nice to Paul George, considering I have love Booker, who's done more than him as of recently. And like we all know, like I'm a huge Kyrie fan. Anyways, there is not a single world that you have Paul George above Anthony Davis on any list. There's not a single list, unless you're a Clippers fan. That's the only way I'll accept it. I wouldn't even agree. I'll just accept respect it, or you're just a hater like Tejas. Because I know damn well, like when we talk about Anthony Davis in the chat.
Sorry, does Paul George have a single flaw in his game?
No.
Exactly.
There you go.
Anthony Davis
and you're gonna talk about AD's way more talented than Paul George. No, he's not way more talented. The talent gap is very close.
No.
Very
he has
close.
no flaws. He has no flaws, but AD doesn't have any flaws.
Paul George has one of the best handles ever at 6'9".
AD doesn't have any flaws either. So I don't know.
Paul George is one of the best handles at 6'9". He has a great mid-range game, a great three-point game, a great finishing game, a great defensive game.
Better defender, better finisher.
Paul George is a better dribbler, better shooter, better playmaker.
Not in the mid-range.
I'd rather take the package of Paul George's 3-point and mid-range than 80's 3-point.
Okay, what is Paul George in terms of playoff success? Because I know he hasn't touched Anthony Davis in terms of that either. So
let's move on.
Don't get me started, bro.
Talk to me after the season.
Who's at 11? Who was at 11? The reason I have Dame at my bad. The reason I have Dame at 12 is because he didn't look good in the season.
Oh yeah, I also like kind of forgot to say that.
So like I mentioned, I made the mistake. I don't know why in the world I had PG behind Dame, but yeah, Dame should be 11 on my list.
You have Dame above Anthony Davis. Oh my god.
Yes, I do. I would much rather have Damien Lillard than Anthony Davis.
Dorian, you yourself said you trade for you yourself said you trade
injury. That's just injury.
Yeah, you yourself said you would trade Dame for LeBron.
Okay,
no, he didn't.
No, he said that.
Oh, okay. Then he probably
I said it as a joke.
You have the clips.
Yeah, I said it as a joke, bro. You take shit. If you're gonna use something in an argument, at least don't take something I said as a joke. Damian Lillard had a worse season than Anthony Davis. He has worse playoff success than Anthony Davis. He's less talented than Anthony Davis. So I'm sorry, where are we getting at? How's he
as a number one option? Damian Lillard has taken his team to the Western Conference Finals.
And he got fucked in the Western.
What has Anthony Davis done as number one?
I'm pretty sure he got swept in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay, he still made it there. Still made it. What did Anthony Davis do? What did Anthony Davis do?
All right, David.
No, guys, if there was a Western Conference Player Award, David told me this. David, in 2020, who would have won the Western Conference Player Award?
AD.
Okay, yeah. Enough said. Thank you very much. Suck my dick.
Yeah, as the number 2 option.
Yeah, he still would have gone over LeBron.
When you have LeMickey James on your team.
Okay, move on.
When you have LeMickey James on your team.
All right, David, who do you have at 11?
I had 11. Okay, this one's also really hard. Like I told you for the last pick, 12, 11, and 10 have been really hard for me. I have Butler at 11.
Oh my god!
You didn't put Jimmy Butler. Wait, did you put Jimmy Butler above Anthony Davis?
You don't have Jimmy Butler in the top 10?
He just made it out barely. I told you these three. I like at first I put him 10, and then I had to switch it. I don't know. I just like
man.
This guy literally did everything for his team. He did everything. He didn't do one thing wrong.
Him, Booker, Giannis, and Curry had literally 10 out of 10 seasons this season.
So how is he below Anthony? He can led his team to the finals as the number one guy.
Relax, man. Yo, the guy just gave his opinion, man. All right,
it was really hard. Suas, when I tell you, like it was very close.
Y'all know who Anthony Davis is, right? Just in case y'all forgot. You'll see this year. Go ahead, Suas.
This was a really hard decision. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
I had Paul George at 11.
Thank you for not putting Paul George above Anthony Davis. Suas, I
forgot to put down Jimmy there, by the way.
I really respect it. I saw Jimmy Butler here.
Jimmy Butler, okay.
You have Dame over Jimmy?
Yeah.
You're high.
I'm very sorry.
You're high, Dorian.
You guys love to talk about like past playoff success.
What has Dame done in the playoffs that even sniffs Jimmy, bro?
Well, Jimmy made the finals once.
Jimmy made the finals. He made the conference finals last year. I don't think Dame has made the conference finals in like 5 years, bro.
To be fair,
Jimmy Butler was one shot away from going
2021. You guys definitely saw the series. The Nuggets Blazers series. The Nuggets were obviously better team than the Blazers. Like everyone knows, this motherfucker has no one on his team. He was going to like triple overtime, hitting like game tying shots.
Can you tell me who Jimmy Butler had on his team in 2020 in the finals?
Well, they got hurt, so they lost. They had players until
it took him to 6. In the finals, this guy put up 40-point triple doubles, bro.
It was
He outplayed LeBron in 2 games, bro.
That is true. He had a very good 2020 run. To be fair, the 6 was like a 5. Last year,
as David said, he was a top 4 player in the playoffs.
Last year,
this year.
Or I mean, this year, yeah.
Oh, this year, Butler.
No, he
top
was.
four.
He was
Yeah.
better this year. This was his year. This year was his year. Last year was ass. 2021
I
was
just
ass.
disagree. I just disagree. I really
Luka,
disagree with the
Tatum,
shot.
Jimmy.
No, 2021 Butler was ass.
Yeah,
I'm
Steph,
talking
Luka, Tatum, Jimmy.
last year. I'm talking about like last year, like
2022. Yeah.
I'm talking about the
Yeah.
previous season. Yes, so like
I have Dame right here. Like it's like because I know how good Dame actually is. Like, and we all know, and we haven't seen him in a while. It's a lot of like I don't understand. I'm getting mad at you if you put Jimmy like even like 9.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know, bro.
8 is bad. Like 8. Like
No,
8,
you could put Jimmy at 8, buddy.
We know who the
80.
no,
You have 8.
Davis, yeah,
You have
yeah,
88.
No, I don't have
All right.
88.
Bro,
Let's
80
move
has
on.
8, bro. This guy's 80 at 7.
all right.
I know I can get you.
All right,
I can get you putting Jimmy at 8 because I forgot.
Let's move on. Let's move on. This is where I have Paul George. PG's a top 10 player.
Fair. That's fair.
No flaws in his game.
Yeah.
Elite defensively. He's worked on his playmaking. And you know what? I think this is the year that he finally makes to a finals.
Maybe.
He deserves to be there.
Maybe it is.
And he's got the team around him. Kawhi
Does he?
Leonard is back.
Does he?
That team is loaded. That Clippers team, David. I can't wait to see all the finals.
Bro, your logic is so ass, bro. You're like, this is the year he makes it to the finals. He'll be the second option, but you flame AD for being the second option. Fuck you. David, give your pick. Guys, like, when Anthony Davis being the
But
second
as
option,
the number
is this.
one option, Paul George has done more in his
15
career.
years ago, pre-injury, Paul George.
Dude,
Pre-injury.
Name me one player on that All-Star team. On that Indiana team.
Bro,
That
there's
really
no way you're
contributed.
arguing from 2013 and 2014 Paul George. There's no way you're talking
Okay,
about
what about last year? Did he not score 41 in an elimination game 5?
He played great. He's not Anthony.
Dude,
Anthony's at
that
44
series
games.
should have gone to 7. That game 2 was so bullshit.
That was such a lucky
Coulda fuck out of here with your shit.
That was such a lucky game winner by Ayton, bro.
Anthony Davis has
Paul
jewelry,
George
bro.
played his
Ayton-
ass off.
If Ayton doesn't score that game winner, I think Clippers won that series.
I know you
Yeah,
like Paul
I
George a
agree.
lot, but your logic is like flaw. Like David's logic, sure. Like he's a Clipper. At least he's using proper logic. Your logic here, you're like congratulating Paul George for being successful 15 years ago, but when Anthony Davis won the championship as a
What
second option,
has
that was
Anthony
a
Davis
1B.
done as a number one
He was
option?
a 1B. He was a 1B. He wasn't a second option. He was a 1B.
No, he was a second option.
No, he
Answer
was a
me as a number one
1B.
option.
He was a 1B.
All right, David, who do you have at 10?
He has Anthony.
A Disney.
At least he's top 10.
A Disney's top 10 purely because of his talent. That's
Pure.
about it. But he has
Yeah,
Anthony dated Davis. Like he just gets a
More
new,
games than
new
Kawhi
knack.
Paul George is joining LA. The Battle of LA, right? The Battle of
He has a new knack every single week.
Yeah. He had an actual injury this year, but okay. Yeah.
I have 80 at
every
10.
single week.
Okay.
I have 10, Darian.
Darian, if you have 80 somehow higher than 8, bro. If you have 80 somehow higher than 8, like
I have
Arian, who's your 10?
Dame.
Okay, time out. Let's stop right here real quick. Let's stop right here. If we are including Kawhi on our list,
We're not.
No. Just hear me out for just a second. If we're including Kawhi on this list, that basically means all 4 of you agree that Tatum is top 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Darian had the argument he wasn't. What is he talking about? Dude is flipping left and right.
Oh, did I say that after the finals? Oh, I mean, he had a really shitty finals. No, I just can't. If we're doing like,
Do you see what I mean? He's
I
flipping
can't.
left
How am I
and
flipping?
right.
I have never said like because it's 70% talent. Tatum's more talented than Jimmy Butler. I think if the number wasn't
But
70, I put
the Jimmy Butler goes against every single talent or ball watcher in the NBA. If you watch basketball, you know Jimmy Butler's value to the Heat, bro.
I'm looking.
Doesn't
when
do
you said
step
70,
backs and side steps and all
when you
these
said
crossovers.
70,
I just
took
said
70.
I said the number because David said 70-30. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
I know.
whatever.
That's right.
I don't think I
Jimmy's-
said so. I think you said 7-30.
No,
I
no,
said-
David
no,
said it first. David
no,
said
I said
asked-
give me a ratio. I said give me a ratio.
No, but you
No,
asked
David,
me.
you asked 70, and then he said, yeah, 70. And then, anyways, I think Jimmy Butler is better than Tatum, but because of talent, I think Tatum's more talented.
Jimmy
than
Butler literally has more heart than anyone on the list. Like,
I don't
I'm-
disagree with you.
Oh,
he
God,
has
Dave.
the intangibles that you cannot look at by just watching highlights and stuff, bro.
All right,
That's not
let's
who he
move on.
is.
Let's move on. Enough. I just wanted to point that out because Darian is such a hypocrite.
Who do you have
with
in-
some
How
of
am I
this.
hypocrite? How am I hypocrite?
Okay. Anyways,
What?
so Suhas, you can interchange 9 and 8. I have no opinion. I'm sorry. I
Say
I
it,
don't
bro.
care. But for me, 9 is Butler.
I don't. As long as he's top 10, I don't give a damn where you have him.
Yeah, 9 is Butler. Dude, I can't say. You guys know. I'm pretty sure when we did the top 5 players outside your favorite team, Jimmy was like 3rd on my list because that's not, he puts all his heart, all his soul. He does everything he can to help his team win. And his game is, I don't know, like it's very confusing because when you look at Jimmy's game, like you don't think he can carry a team to the finals, but he just wills himself. He thoroughly deserves top 10.
He didn't carry,
especially after.
He did.
Shut your mouth.
Carried his team to the finals.
Goran Dragic was the leading scorer on the team.
That doesn't matter,
That
bro.
doesn't matter, bro.
Don't use the word carry. He carried in the finals. He did not carry.
He carried. No, dude. Every fourth quarter, can you look at Jimmy Butler's fourth quarter scoring? Because he closed out so many games for the Heat.
He didn't carry the team to the finals.
He did.
He was the best player on the team. He didn't carry the team.
Dude, he was literally one shot away from sending the Miami Heat to the finals.
What year are you talking about, bro?
This year.
Bro, you guys said I'm talking about 2020.
Why are you talking about Goran Dragic when he's not even on the Heat this year, bro?
No, bro. He said Jimmy Butler carried them to the finals. They didn't go to the finals this year.
Okay, my bad. Conference. He was one shot away.
Carried to the conference finals. I agree with that. I thought you were going to talk about carried to the finals.
And he was one shot away from going to the finals, bro.
He was literally a few centimeters to the right.
Carried to the conference finals this year. I agree with that.
Okay. Anyways, he deserves to be top 10, especially after last year's debacle and him reminding the world of who he is. So I feel like he rightfully deserves to be 9.
I can go over the fact that David has Tatum over AD.
David?
I got Paul George at number 9.
No way. David has Tatum over Paul George? I thought I'd never see the day.
I have Tatum over Paul George.
I have Paul George at number 9. I'll talk about the reason why I have Tatum over him when we get to Tatum. But I think we all know the talent Paul George has, one of the most talented players ever, obviously. Somebody at 6'9" should not be able to handle the ball the way he does or shoot it as well. But Paul George, a lot of people like Darian talk about him being a playoff choker, but he's actually had quite a few great playoff performances in his career.
And quite a few bad ones. You always like to go back 10 years. We guys like to go back 10 years and talk about it. Wow. It is shocking. Also, I think you're like underrating Anthony Davis's ball handling at 7 feet. By the way, he's a point guard. He played a point. He was a point guard, and he grew up a point guard. Anyways, he's good at ball handling too.
By the way, I have Jimmy Butler's fourth quarter stats if you want them.
Not Dwight Howard ball handling, but it's still pretty good.
In the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Yeah, 2020 playoffs. He averaged in the fourth quarter 6.5 points per game on 52%.
That's very great, but like I don't know if any of you are going to tell me 2020 he carried up to the finals. He carried it in the finals. 1.5 assists. No,
1.4
it's because
rebounds.
you guys thought I was talking about this year when he said carried to the finals, but they didn't get to the finals this year. So I was thinking 2020.
All right.
Anyways,
8 and 9. I think 8 and 9. You can have them in whatever order you want. But the common things between these two players is that they both led their teams to the finals as the number one options. Everyone below them has not done that as far as 10, 11, 12 are concerned. Because I think from 8 through 12, I think they're all in the same range. But 8 and 9 have separated themselves because they have led to their teams to the finals.
Wait. So Suas, you think Jason Tatum is better than Anthony Davis as a basketball player?
As far as a talented player, no. But like Jason Tatum led his team to the finals, and Anthony Davis hasn't.
So do you think 2020 AD is worse than 2022 Jason Tatum? I don't care if it was whatever option he was. Do you think 2020 AD was worse?
I don't remember his stats, but I
look at his stats, but it doesn't matter. You think it was worse? I don't think anybody here can say Tatum 2022 is better than 2020 AD because he also choked in the finals. Just saying. You can lead a team to the finals and choke.
AD didn't lead his team, and Tatum didn't choke in the finals. He had a couple bad games.
No. A couple bad games. Couple out of 6 isn't very good, especially for a first option. And he got outplayed by Jalen Brown in the finals. But
all right, bro. Speaking of Tatum, I have him at 9. Okay, he deserves a lot of respect for what he did. I don't think any of you have the Celtics in the finals besides Tatum. So
I have Tatum at 9 too.
Darian knows I had Celtics in the finals in my actual bracket. I put Raptors in there as a joke. Well, not as a joke because of bias, because I wanted them. But I had Celtics in the finals.
Tatum at 9.
Yeah, this is where I have Tatum. And I was surprised. You know, I've seen so much slander, and I'll be honest, it hurt to look at Twitter the day after. Like, it hurts so much. But you know what? Honestly, good season. But Tatum has earned his spot in the top 10. He has earned it. And Suas is absolutely right. Him and Butler have there is a clear gap between everybody else and Tatum and Butler now in these player lists because those two have led their teams to the finals. Everybody else has not been the number one option and led their team to the finals. So, and I do want to get to the point. Darian just mentioned Jalen Brown outplayed Tatum. What did I say 1 hour ago? What did I say?
Okay, we don't need to talk about it. It doesn't matter who guarded him. He outplayed him. Like that's.
What did I say 1 hour ago? I told you this was going to pop up. I told you it was going to pop up, and I just wanted to mention it. Okay.
All right. So how come? No. In any other year, how come the main option was still better than the second option in the finals? How come Giannis was still better in the open?
Okay, you do know in Celtics history that the best player hasn't always won the MVP final when they win the.
I don't care about Boston history, bro. Your points don't matter because you're acting like this happened every year with the second best player.
Yeah, okay, I'm not denying that Tatum had a bad final.
Who played better, Tatum or Brown?
When did I say Tatum was better than Brown?
Okay, I don't care who was defending them. Because Draymond and Wiggins, even Suha said, like, he thinks that Draymond is a better defender than Wiggins. So to be like, that means
you think 32-year-old Draymond would have been able to guard Tatum?
I only said that because Draymond has the jewelry. He has a defensive player league.
Right now, you think 32-year-old Draymond will be able to guard Tatum?
No, the Warriors.
Yeah, my ass.
No, the Warriors
should be able to score regardless. It doesn't matter.
The Warriors were literally like they cramped the room.
Listen, Tatum's just not that guy.
No room.
He's just not that guy. He's not that guy. It's okay.
Dude, I promise you, Tatum sees everything. He's seeing all the slander. I saw that one post, Suhas, or that one event where the dude had Curry's your dad.
Curry's his dad.
He literally put it. Tatum saw it. I promise you, all that anger is just gearing up. He was going back to the finals this year.
Yeah, no, he won't. He will not be back to the finals.
The most stacked team in the Eastern Conference right now.
You
can't even argue that.
Like in terms of like on paper, but then you look, look in Wisconsin, man. You see that big boy Giannis.
Shut your mouth up.
With a healthy Middleton, bro. You guys would have gone spanked that series. I'm sorry.
All right, bro. All right, we'll see. But Tatum deserves to be top 10.
Out for 7 games.
Number 8.
Yes.
I agree with Tatum once again. I have Jason Tatum, and I'll explain to you why I put him over Paul George. So I think we know that I believe that Paul George as a player has more talent and could be a better player than Tatum. But Tatum bringing his team to the finals, getting that All-NBA first team, I think you just can't ignore that. And that puts him just slightly over Paul George. That's the reason that I have him over him.
Was Kevin Durant All-NBA second team this year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait,
that's what's crazy. LeBron, right? Tatum made it over Durant, LeBron, DeRozan.
Durant and LeBron were second team, I think.
No, LeBron was third team. He should have been second team. He was
third team? Oh, okay.
He got robbed. Yeah, he got robbed.
DeRozan was second team.
Yeah. LeBron should have been over KD, and like we all know it.
You're smoking crack right now.
KD didn't play. KD, no, fuck off.
If anything, he should have made it over DeRozan, not KD. What?
No, DeRozan
was a guard. DeRozan was a guard. He was listed as a guard.
Then who was
the other forward?
Darian, you're saying KD didn't play, but he only played one less game than LeBron.
Yeah, they played one lane. They literally
LeBron played better than KD this season, though.
No, they didn't, bro.
No, he didn't. Look at the stats. Okay, I can't
care, dude. His team didn't make the playoffs, bro. His team sucks.
Bro, KD was in the play-in too.
I don't care. LeBron.
No, Demar was a forward. I was wrong.
Yeah. LeBron's team. No, LeBron should have disappointing season in NBA history for the Lakers.
LeBron, not because of LeBron though, and they should.
I don't care. He was on that team. I don't care. His team sucked. Okay, and they shouldn't have.
He should have been second team. You like Kevin Durant, so I understand you, but like LeBron should have been second team. That's like
LeBron shouldn't have even been third team, bro.
Oh my god, that's a hot take, very hot take, way too hot take.
Any person who missed the playoffs should be all NBA.
See how he played.
Trey Young was all NBA. Oh no, he made it actually. No, what am I saying?
LeBron's different. Please.
Okay. All right. Number 8, I have Jimmy Butler. There are 82 game players and there's 16 game players. He's a playoff player. He's a winner. That's what he is. He does everything that it takes to win, bro. Like he literally does. There's the way he just wills his team to victory. The Heat are not even like a top 3 talented team in the East, bro. And then like they were the 1 seed that he took them to the conference finals. He was 1 shot away from sending them to the finals, bro. Like that dude he's a winner.
I hate the 1 shot thing. You know, people are 1 shot away from something.
He's a winner. So and he
Congrats.
was the best player in 2020 finals. So even though he was on the
2021?
losing, he was the best player in the finals in 2020.
You said he outplayed LeBron 2 games. That series was 6 games long. So
Okay,
I think he was also the best player in the finals.
I think he was the best player.
You guys are like on drugs, bro. Look up the stats, bro. He played great. He wasn't better than LeBron. Come on, man. It's actually crazy what like age does to people. Is it my
All
turn?
right, Jimmy Butler's playoff stats 2020 in the finals.
It was worse than
In the
LeBron's.
finals, Jimmy Butler averaged 26, 8, and 10 on two steals, 1 block, 55% from the field.
What's his 3-point shooting?
26, 8, and 10, 3-pointer, 31
Okay.
on 55. 26, 8, and 10, 55, 2 steals, 1 block. LeBron, hold up, I need to search it up. They come like separately. LeBron's was, here we go. All right, 2020, where's it? There we go. LeBron's was 39 and 12 on 59, 40. Oh shit, okay, 59, 42.
Fuck out of here.
One steal. No,
Yeah,
block, like not one block.
You guys think Jimmy Butler outplayed LeBron James?
I think they're the same level.
Yeah, fuck out of
Look,
here.
I
What?
still think he did because he had a significantly worse team.
More points, more assists, more rebounds, more efficient from field.
He had
more
a significantly worse team than LeBron.
No, he didn't have more assists.
What was his assist? Point
His-
what?
Jimmy had more assists.
8.5. LeBron's was 8.5. Jimmy was 9.8.
Jimmy had more assists with a rookie Tyler Hero as the second best player in that finals without Bam and Dragic, bro.
No, Jimmy Butler, what he did was very impressive. I don't take that away from him. He
And
wasn't
you can
better than
argue
LeBron.
that his performance in the playoffs this year was better than 2020.
You could argue that.
Exactly. So there's no way he's not top 10.
Not better than the 2020 finals, but better than 2020 in total.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right, number 8. All right, so this is where we get flamed again. Okay.
No.
Because we have
Oh, no.
Mr. Anthony Davis at higher number. It leads to people having to drop.
Oh my
all
god.
right?
You have Embiid at 8?
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my
guys,
god.
let
Oh
me
my
just say my
god.
thing. How do you know it's Embiid? How do you know it's Embiid?
I know it's Embiid. I know for a fact it's Embiid.
Oh my god. Bro,
How do
this
you
guy's
know?
on drugs.
Wait,
This guy's
God,
actually on drugs. This guy's 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 on drugs.
All right, Suas, what is your
It's time
segment for the
to
podcast? You have like a few guesses about mine. What were your guesses?
My guesses was that you had 80 top 5, but I don't know.
Oh no, I don't
Same.
have. No, 80 is not top
Want to
5.
bet it's like Jokic or Luka.
I have a feeling he has 80 at 6.
Okay, number 8, we have no, it's not 6 either. Guys, I'm not stupid. Guys, LeBron
You have
is
Embiid at 8. Do you have Embiid?
Yes, I have Joel Embiid at number 8.
Lord.
Okay, guys, listen.
Christ.
The
just
way it
finished
sounded,
second in MVP voting.
it sounds weird. It sounds weird when you think, oh, Joel Embiid's not the 8th best player in the NBA. You're right, he's not the 8th best. He's the 9th best because Kawhi's ahead of him too, but we can't list Kawhi. So in reality, Joel Embiid's 9th best in the NBA. But maybe it sounds weird. But Anthony
What?
Davis, bro, I'm a Lakers fan. Do you guys really expect me to put Anthony Davis below Embiid when I know he's better than Embiid? Okay, no, Suas. I want Suas to say it for me. What
Bro,
the fuck? did
he's
Anthony
more
Davis do
talented
well?
than Embiid. I know.
No. This season, AD came back from injury.
Yes,
and the
but
Lakers played the Sixers. Tell me what happened to Joel Embiid when Anthony Davis played.
Anthony Davis outplayed him, but he doesn't play. That's the
He
problem.
raped him. He fucking raped him. He literally put him in doggy
And you
style.
didn't know about
Fucking
that until I
spanked him.
told you, bro. I literally told you. Now you're running.
Exactly.
Told me what?
I was the one who told you that he outplayed him, and you were like, "Oh yeah, you're using that as an argument now."
No.
Yeah, you
knew
never
that.
mentioned
It's
it
just-
before Suas did.
No, it's because when the fact that Suhas mentions it, it's like glorified because like Suhas hates the Lakers. So when he says anything good about anyone in the Lakers, like I just take it and I'm just like,
Bro,
for the rest of my
but
life.
that
I just
doesn't
like,
matter. This dude was second in MVP voting, and you have him at 8.
Congratulations. I have him at 8. You know why I have him at 8? Because Anthony Davis, who has played more games than Kawhi and Paul, don't call him Anthony Davis. Don't call him
Why are you
Street Clothes.
talking about Anthony Davis when Embiid's the one at 8? Talk about Embiid. Why do you have him at 8?
No, because your issue with me having Embiid at 8 is because I have Anthony Davis above him. It's not because like I don't think you guys have like Kevin Durant above Embiid. Anyway, sorry, Embiid over Kevin Durant. I have him at 8 because he's worse than everyone else on my list. It's very simple. He's worse than Anthony Davis, and he's worse than the top 6 players in the league. And you guys know he's worse than the top 6 because you guys all have Embiid at 7.
Can
I
he
know
stay
you guys all have
healthy?
Embiid at 7.
But Anthony Davis can't stay healthy.
Listen, I say this every year, and one year it's gonna stay accurate. Okay, Anthony Davis will stay relatively healthy, like 60. Well, let's give him 60,
One clip.
65 games.
Suas, we have so many clips. From
No,
this
no.
video.
I want you guys to
I
like
can't wait for
logically
it.
think here. Logically think. Do you guys actually, in your tiny minds, think I'm gonna say Anthony Davis is gonna get injured? Like, I would rather be wrong. I said this before. I'd rather be wrong.
No, we're not asking you to say he's gonna get injured. We're asking you to go based off of him being injured over the past 2 or 3 seasons.
It's because I watch him and I know that he's better than Joel Embiid. Maybe he's not staying healthy. 70% talent is enough for me.
So okay, would you take 2021 to 2022? So last season's AD over last season's Embiid.
Like, you mean this year?
Yes, this year.
The year before.
This year. Yes.
Just the season?
Yes.
I take Embiid over him, obviously.
What about the season before?
Lakers
got bounced in the first round. Exactly.
Lakers, that was a good Lakers team, but like
in 2020, he was injured in 2021, 2022.
2020, he wasn't injured. He
was injured 2 seasons in a row, and you have him over Embiid, who won second in MVP voting.
Because I'm still taking 2020 over Anthony Davis, who was the same player.
Embiid also finished second in MVP voting both years, did he not?
It's not 20. He did. It's not, and it's not 2020 anymore, bro.
I know, but he's just. You guys are talking about 2012 and talking about Paul George. It's the same Anthony Davis. He hasn't regressed, and I haven't seen Embiid be at that level. And I know Anthony Davis is at that level. I know. And okay, if we said 50-50 talent thing, I'd take Embiid over him. But because it's 70%, I took Anthony Davis. I was talking to David at the gym because it was 70% talent. That mattered a lot to me, and that's why I put AD so high, because I know how talented he is.
Embiid's also very talented.
Yeah, I'm not saying Embiid isn't talented. He's just not as talented as Anthony Davis. But I'm not dissing you guys for having them above. It's just like he's a Lakers player. I have to show you guys are gonna be surprised why I have LeBron. Like in like a pleasantly surprised way. Like I won't be getting dissed.
Offensively, is AD better than Embiid at anything?
Mid range.
It's very close.
He's better though.
Embiid has a very good mid range.
Yeah, but like
it's very close.
I take Anthony Davis's
Nothing. Embiid's a better offensive rebounder, a better fin. Oh my god.
No, I take Anthony Davis's finishing because every single time Embiid gets the rim. In Embiid's defense, he kind of gets fouled every time that he's at the rim. But like from what I've seen, Anthony Davis is better. Also, he's a lot better on defense.
Embiid's a better ball handler.
Did I not call that Darren was gonna spew some bullshit?
No. But Joel Embiid's not a better ball handler than Anthony Davis.
Oh, way better. What? Are you crazy?
So what do you think? Ball
way
handling,
better.
Like
you know what? Let's continue on. But how much you guys want to bet that this guy has Luka behind Anthony Davis?
No, he doesn't.
How much y'all want? No. He stated that he had 80 at 7. Like you already know.
I like Luka. No, Suas, do you think Joel Embiid has better ball handling than Anthony Davis?
If anything,
100%.
I think they're just
100%.
I think they're even. I don't think it's even.
Okay. All right, even. That's fair.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure all three of us have Joel Embiid at 7.
You have AD? Oh shit.
I have Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but all three of us have Embiid at 7.
Dude, Embiid.
I know our top 6 won't be the same either. There's me. You guys are gonna find an issue with me that thing.
I can't believe you had the audacity to say Anthony Davis was better than Joel Embiid after the last 2 seasons.
Or after the last 2
seasons. Okay, no, I accept Suhas saying that to me, but not the guy who literally was bringing up Paul George from 10 years ago. Talking about him leading a team. Shut the fuck up, Tejas. Fuck out of here.
Paul George last year took his team to the conference finals.
No, man. He didn't take.
Man.
No, man.
After Kawhi got injured.
No, man.
Who carried the Clippers? Man's game was when Kawhi was still playing. That was still when Kawhi played. That was the last game.
Paul George was great. Listen, he's no Mr. Davis, you know.
Who is the 6?
Okay. Oh, I can't wait for this.
This is going to be
people off with this one. I'm about to piss some people off. It might be a 37-year-old.
Some people are one person.
Might be a 37-year-old.
Some people.
He might be 37.
Okay, here we go. So at 6,
his 19th year.
It's actually his 20. Oh, it's his 19th this year. Yeah, his 19th.
At 6, I have Luka Doncic.
I respect you, Tejas.
I have Luka here. I can't place him over the top 5 guys. He had a very good run this year, except he's going to have to get over the hurdles of understanding that he's going to be a part of the defensive attack. He's going to get attacked repeatedly, and he's got to realize that he can't be inefficient at times, and he's got to stop with the turnovers as well. He had a turnover issue in the Warriors series, which is why they lost. But he played very, very well against the Phoenix Suns. But I'm interested to see how Luka does this year because he doesn't. The only other ball handler on his team is Spencer Dinwiddie. And if you want to call Tim Hardaway Jr. a ball handler,
definitely not. Nope.
He's not.
No. Okay. See, Spencer Dinwiddie is the only.
Is
other
Dinwiddie
ball
starting
handler.
next season? What do you guys think?
Huh?
No, they
Yeah,
already.
He'll be starting next.
No, they already announced their starting lineup. I forgot what it is, but Dinwiddie was in it. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I
So
was about to say he has to be the sixth man because
Why would they announce their starting lineup before they're done making all season?
No, and so that's
No,
what
Jason
that's
Kidd already said it on NBA Today.
Oh.
See, because here's the thing: Reggie Bullock can't be a ball handler.
No. Okay. It was Luka, Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, Christian Wood, JaVale McGee.
Because
JaVale and Wood?
They have to.
No, they don't. Wood can play the five.
Dinwiddie's the only other primary ball handler. And without Brunson, I want to see how Luka does this. Brunson really took the load off of Luka.
Who is the backup point guard? Dinwiddie should be coming off the bench.
Yeah,
He is the backup point guard.
He's starting.
You didn't say he was in the starting lineup. You said,
Yeah, he said shooting guard. He said Luka.
No. You said Luka, Bullock, Finney Smith.
He said Luka, Dinwiddie,
it's Trey Burke, I think.
No, he said Bullock, Finney Smith.
No, I said Dinwiddie,
Trey Burke's
bro.
Trey Burke's on the Rockets.
Bro, I didn't say
Tatum
Bullock.
said Bullock.
I said Dinwiddie.
Yeah. God, you're stupid. Tatum, why are you talking so much about Luka, bro? You in love with Luka?
I just wanted to say I want to see how he does this year without Jalen Brunson. So that's why I have him at 6. I don't think he's better than the top 5 guys, but I want to see how he does without Brunson. Go ahead.
I think me and Suas might have the same player here.
We're both LeBron.
LeBron James.
All right, can you guys not talk so I can talk? I understand.
I'm gonna tell you why I got LeBron here once I get my next 2 players down, and then I'll explain it.
All right, Suas, you have LeBron?
Right now,
No, I was joking. I have Luka at 6.
Oh, okay.
I have LeBron here, and I'll explain why after I say
No,
my next player.
wait. I have Giannis.
What?
I have Luka. I'm joking. I'm joking, bro.
I know.
I'll explain why LeBron's. I'll explain why LeBron's here after my next player.
Okay. Let me get this out of the way before I say it. Because I think with the top 6, except for probably 1 and 2 as of right now, you can say maybe 1, 2, 3. You can say any order.
No.
For 4, 5, 6, and I wouldn't be mad. Like if you guys put who put LeBron? If you put LeBron, like I understand having LeBron 6. I personally cannot put LeBron outside of a top 5 if we're talking about basketball. So I've Luka at 6 as well.
Okay, that's fair. No, that's very fair. I'll tell you why I have LeBron there after this player.
Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit more controversial. But at number 5, I have Nikola Jokic.
Oh, whoa. That's a very hot
take.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, man.
I have Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, that's
5.
Yo, me and Tejas have LeBron in the same spot.
All right, wait, hold up. I just want to say one thing. Tejas, man, you can't be saying that Darian was going to spew some blasphemy and then have Jokic at 5.
Okay, no. Hear me out.
Thank you, guys. I feel supported.
Can you guys hear me out?
Yes.
He's the 2-time MVP. I get it. And he's one of the greatest big man passers of our era.
The greatest ever, not just era.
The greatest ever.
Why does this guy?
But I don't see the playoff success yet. Okay, and you know what? Yes, that's without Murray. Without Murray and Porter Jr. Okay, I want to see
the 1 year he had them, he made the conference finals.
But yes, I want to see the playoff.
The Clippers, they came back from 3-1.
They came back from 3-1 two times. Jazz and Clippers.
I want to see the consistency because LeBron James has won a championship.
Jokic has been the most consistent player out of any player in the entire league.
Giannis.
LeBron James has been the number one option. LeBron James
had 2020
30 points.
Can't believe
LeBron didn't have such a. This is the only time I'll ever defend LeBron, and it hates for me to say this. But if LeBron had better teammates around him, he'd easily win the championship every year.
No, you guys
get to the championship.
Coming into the season, did you guys have the Nuggets without Murray and Porter above the Lakers?
Oh, no, Porter was supposed to be there though. He just got
he got injured during the season. He got injured like 12 games in or something.
But when they got injured, we all predicted the Lakers. Darian had them as the 1 seed, bro.
I'm a menace. Guys, I expected Russ to work. Don't get mad at me.
Okay, let me get to my second point.
Let me get to a second point.
I don't like Jokic on the defensive side of the ball.
He's not even that bad.
He's not that bad. He's
improved so much, bro. He's improved.
He's no LeBron James. I know what you mean, Titus. LeBron's an absolute lockdown defender. I understand.
You run. The problem is if you run Nikola Jokic in pick and roll, it's basically over.
He's basically tipping over. You know what I mean? I know what you mean. He's empty dunking.
And you know what? LeBron will lack on the defense. He will lack on the defensive side of the ball. But
He's the best defender in the NBA.
If you need it, you can't run LeBron in a pick and roll.
On God, bro.
Yes, you can, bro.
Peters, you get the most beautiful woman, don't you? You LeBron defender, you attractive man.
Here's had to put AD on Jimmy because Jimmy was cooking
hate
LeBron.
Everything I'm saying right now, like.
You mean Anthony Davis?
David, who did he have?
I think Luka Doncic. And now I'm gonna explain to you exactly why I have Luka here and not LeBron. Okay.
LeBron's an old ass fart.
No, that's not it. It's
because he missed the damn playoffs. That's why.
It's because he missed the damn playoffs, and Luka Doncic had a really good playoff run. He made the conference finals, and he averaged like 32 points per game while playing the entire final, like all the games he played in.
Oh wait,
he averaged like 32, 9 and like something. I think it was like 9 and 9.
You have LeBron over Luka. Why are you dissing LeBron missing the playoffs?
That's the only reason. Pure talent wise, I think maybe at this point in LeBron's career, he's only slightly better than Luka pure talent wise. Maybe like even on the same level, but I'd still put him above Luka because of that defensive edge.
Y'all remember what LeBron did to the Warriors, right?
No, I don't know because he wasn't in the playoffs.
You should know. You should know what he did to the Warriors. He fucking torched. He had like 56 points. That's what I remember.
Lakers fans hold on to.
You want to know what LeBron
Lakers
did to
fans,
the 11th seed?
Lakers fans hold on to one random game in the regular season, and that's their.
I'm not talking as a Lakers fan. I'm talking as a LeBron fan. Now we passed Anthony Davis. Now I'm talking as a LeBron fan. Okay.
That's the only reason why I have
LeBron at 5. I have LeBron at 5. I don't have to say shit about him. He's gonna decline. This is probably as high as he will be. Yeah.
Yo, that's kind of rude, don't you think? Well, don't you think at 38 years old you should be declining? Like,
I mean, people thought he would decline this year, but he had his was like third best scoring season.
Yes, he did. No,
second.
He makes role players worse,
but he makes stars better.
If anything, he's the cancer.
Yeah, okay.
Made Russ worse. Russ was worse because he's playing with LeBron.
Yeah, I agree. Or
yes. No.
Russ was worse with LeBron. I agree. Russ. I don't think Russ is
because he's playing with LeBron. He's worse. Every role player who's left the Lakers has improved.
It'd be your argument. I don't understand it. If LeBron came to Russ's team and fucked his shit up, Russ came to LeBron's team and he got fucked up. Like
they traded for him.
LeBron wanted him.
I know.
LeBron pushed for that trade.
That's literally LeMickey right there. That's the only example.
LeMickey GM.
Like he's been. Listen, he makes role players except for Malik Monk worse. There's like odd exceptions where he makes them better.
But we'll see. We'll see what Malik Monk does for the
Lakers. 2 years, 18 million.
He makes stars a lot better.
So Russell Westbrook was not a star.
Russell Westbrook not a star?
You guys are gonna sit here and tell me Russell Westbrook
is a star. No, not at this point. But coming into last season, we all had him in the top 25.
Stars.
LeBron made Westbrook from a star to a role player.
I don't even think like Russ like will be an all-star anymore, even if he goes to like a shitty team. Anyways,
you have a 5,
Dorian, who do you got number 5?
All right, listen.
Don't say Kevin Durant.
Guys, let me get. Dude, nobody likes to talk. As I said, my top 3 are locked in. Anything else is valid in my opinion.
Don't say Kevin Durant.
Can I talk, home slice? Like, man, let me get my words.
Yo, hurry up, bro.
Okay, here. I'll say this: if I wasn't a LeBron fan, I'd probably have this guy above LeBron at this moment. And I think next season is going to be a better season than LeBron. I'll say that. Kevin Durant.
Oh my lord. The most talented player of all time with the 70% talent ratio.
Guys.
You have a 5th.
Guys.
You were talking about the 70% thing for the whole.
Yeah. No. Let me say this. It's but you're putting him against my like favorite player.
Oh my god.
But I told David this. I said Kevin Durant's gonna have a better season. I said Kevin Durant's gonna have a top 2 season next year. I think he's in the second best season behind. Obviously, like we all know who's gonna have the best season.
Kevin Durant has been better than LeBron for like 3 years now.
Okay, no.
That could be a very valid.
Yeah, because in 2020, Kevin Durant's been really good. He was so good in 2020 when LeBron won the championship. But yeah, shut the fuck up, you idiot.
Since he came back from his Achilles, he's been better.
Last 2 seasons, yes, I can agree with that.
This season,
100%. I'm 100%.
LeBron James was better than Kevin Durant this season.
Oh, he wasn't. He missed the playoffs.
I think all 3 of us believe that Kevin Durant's better.
You know what? Time out. I want to say one thing. I'm gonna say one thing.
Look at the Kevin Durant, bro.
And I think Suos and David will agree with me. ask LeBron James to fill in what Kevin Durant did in the Olympics with Team USA. It's not happening. They're not winning gold. Durant, off an Achilles injury, went to the Olympics.
Okay, Tatum, that's a really bad argument, bro. We're talking about the NBA bringing up Olympics. How do you know
it's just one part of my argument. It's just one part of it. How in the world do you have LeBron over KD, bro? KD at 5? I thought Jokic was pushing it a little bit.
Dorian,
KD at 5
made such a big Dorian, you made such a big statement to this entire list about the 70% talent, and you're gonna put the most talented player of all time at 5.
He's not okay. He's more talented than LeBron. He's not the most talented player of all time.
He's the most talented player of all time. Nobody is 7 foot.
He's the most skilled offensive player of all time. He's not the most. You think he's more talented than Michael Jordan, bro?
Yes, talent-wise, yes.
He can't defend like MJ.
If he had MJ's mentality, I think he could be the best player of all time.
Oh my god! You need accolades to be the best player of all time. The mentality.
Okay, but if he had that mentality, he can reach those accolades.
No, that's a Shaq thing, not a KD thing. If KD had MJ's mentality or Kobe, whoever the fuck.
This is what everyone knows. Like us three all have KD above LeBron, so we all have to know that Darian's bugging here. There's nothing else to say.
No. KD at 5.
Right, we'll move on.
No. KD at 5 isn't as bad as Jokic at 5, and you guys can all agree with me. Jokic at 5 is a worse take than KD at 5 because Jokic is definitely a top 3 player.
I can agree with that.
Yeah,
but not by a lot.
Wait, because you guys all have KD at 4, and we all have Jokic top 3.
We have Jokic above KD, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So Jokic at 5 is the worst take, but I get flamed more for having KD at 5 than Tejas did for having Jokic at 5. Shut the hell up.
No, I have justification for having Jokic at 5. Okay, I think LeBron is better, and I think KD is a little bit more skilled.
Actually, I don't.
Who's your 4? Who's everyone's 4?
My number 4 is LeBron James.
Me too.
Okay. He's still very talented, and he's doing this at year 19, man. Okay.
Thank you, Tatum.
And I do want to say one more thing, though. I don't think if Jokic is ever going to go back to the finals in these next few years, he's going to have to get by LeBron James, and I don't think that's happening. If
you won't have to worry about that. LeBron will be in the lottery.
That's what I was literally just about to say. If LeBron ever gets on a contending team again, Jokic is going to have to get through him, and it's not happening. Okay, so it's just all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, but it is a little pushing. Okay, I wanted to have Jokic a little bit higher, but KD, I've seen this episode too many times.
KD's not 2 spots above Jokic, bro. You're on drugs.
All right, David.
I just think they're more skilled, okay?
He's more skilled than Jokic?
Yes.
No.
Jokic's pretty skilled.
Just a little bit more skilled.
All right. At number 4, this is going to come to a surprise, especially to one person. I'm Mr. Run and Dunk.
Yeah, you're saying Giannis, aren't you?
I got Mr. Run and Dunk.
That is a really bad take. I'm sorry. That is a
70% talent. It's 70% talent. I'm putting Mr. Run and Dunk there.
You are an atrocious human being.
Giannis could very well be the best player in the league, but if we're talking about 70% talent, and that's why I'm actually using the argument 70% talent like you did, Darian. But you actually didn't with having KD at 5. But
Giannis is very talented. Giannis is very talented.
He is very talented, but I think
that 30% is better than anyone else in the league by far.
That not Jokic. Yeah, I'm taking Jokic. I'm taking that 30%.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Well, I'm taking the MVP. I'm taking the MVP over that. What?
I'm taking the DPOY and the MVP.
He was not the DPOY and MVP last year. We're talking
30%. That 30%. And he is a defensive player of the year.
But listen. That 30% is last season. It's not 30% of their entire career. We said we're talking. We said that 30% was last season, right?
Giannis could have won MVP last year too.
Okay, but he didn't. Jokic did.
Defensive player of the year too.
But he didn't, did he?
Giannis is by far better on defense. He's better on offense.
I disagree that greatly. Jokic is by far the best offensive player in the league right now. Right now, yes, by far. I think there's a clear gap between everybody.
When someone said, who did someone say was okay? Yes, Suwas was like,
what did I say?
Bam is he's like Bam is you made a mistake. You were like Bam's the second best passing big man. I was about to say, I'm like, bro, Giannis is a big man. Like Giannis is a power forward, and then he corrected himself center. Giannis is a great passer. Like he's a great passer. He's not Jokic at passing, but he's still a great passer. He has ball handling. He has finishing. Listen, his shooting it lacks at times. He can hit the mid range. Sometimes against the Lakers, he just hits 4 threes. Okay, it happens. Giannis, I don't care if you just run and dunk, because nobody can stop that. It's not 2019 anymore. Nobody's stopping the run and dunk. You win a championship, Jokic doesn't have shit. Jokic does not have shit. Giannis would have won the championship this year. Middleton was injured the entire series.
No, would have, should have, could have, bro.
You know how many times you guys said would have? Jimmy Butler was like a shot away from the finals.
Yeah, so we didn't say he would have been a final. We're just saying that he reached the final. We're saying that's how close he was to the finals. We're not saying
Giannis
he should have been
a really bad take. I'm sorry.
To us, who do you have it for?
You guys are gonna get really mad at me for this.
He has Curry.
Yeah, he has Curry.
Correct.
Yeah, I actually get that a lot. I was thinking about it, but he won a championship. Can't diss.
Yeah.
I was telling David that in the gym. Actually, I'm like, do I have to put Curry? What did I say? I think I said, oh yeah, I'm not putting Curry first. I don't care if you win the championship. And then he disagreed.
He has a very good team around him.
Very good. Bro, the team is fucking tailor-made for him.
He has a ton of good defenders to make up for him. He has a really, really good sixth man.
He has 2 All-Stars.
He has 2 All-Stars. His big man has not missed a single game, like in the season.
His big man is probably the perfect role player. Sorry.
He has a really good team around him.
Not
And
perfect, but very good.
hey man, I just think that the top 3 have, apart from this season, which Steph has won a championship, if you're taking into account these last 2 or 3 seasons, the top 3 have been better than him. So
wouldn't you think LeBron's also been better than Steph? Well, because Steph won the championship is above LeBron. Is that why you have above LeBron?
No, dude.
LeBron last year was in the play-in.
Bro, last year, do you not remember Curry?
Wait. Last year, LeBron and Curry played in the play-in, guys. And
yes,
LeBron beat him.
Yeah,
Curry
I know.
didn't make the playoffs last year.
Yes, I know. But like LeBron's last 2 years are playing in lottery. Curry's last 2 years are lottery and championship. So
No. I'm saying other than I'm saying
Curry's last 2 years were scoring champ and championship.
No.
LeBron's last 2 years. LeBron's last. Yes,
he went to scoring champ last year?
Yeah, he did. He got scoring champ.
Well, LeBron would have gone to this year, but he didn't play enough games.
No.
Another would have, should have, could have.
No, Embiid got scoring champ, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't he average 31?
No, last year it was Curry. Curry averaged 32.
Suhas, if you're not counting this year, would you have LeBron above Curry?
Last year, Embiid averaged 28.5. Curry averaged
No, because I think
because I think
Curry. No, because yes, but I'm saying. No,
I'm talking to David. David's like Curry scoring champ. He missed the playoffs, and you guys.
So LeBron missed the playoffs this year.
I'm saying if you don't count,
it cancels it out.
No, it was just a hypothetical question.
What's the hypothetical?
And LeBron won a championship 2 years ago. What was Curry doing?
All right, bro. LeBron is done. We've all we don't have to talk about LeBron. LeBron's all already on our list already.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I just had to ask a hypothetical question. My number 4 is LeBron.
All right. At 3. Oh boy. I really do feel criminal for having Jokic low, but like I mentioned,
okay.
I just think the top 4 are just a little bit more skilled than him, in my opinion. Okay. I think they're a little bit more skilled, and I just think they're a little bit better in terms of team talent and leading their teams. Okay?
You think Giannis is more skilled than Jokic?
No, he's not more skilled than Jokic, but he's led his team more.
He's more than Jokic. He's not more skilled. I know what you mean. Anyways, go on.
So at 3, I have Kevin Durant.
Okay.
This is where he rightfully deserves to be, and
hot take. Very hot take.
I think David and David and
no one in their right mind would put Kevin Durant below LeBron.
Yeah,
no one in the right mind
should
put
Kevin
Durant above
Nobody
Jokic.
would do that.
No one in the right mind would put Kevin Durant above.
Look, KD got clamped this year by Boston, but he had a bad series. He didn't have any teammates around him.
Ime Udoka literally said we're focusing. We can't use the same game plan as we use against the Nets because Steph Curry actually has people around him that can beat us.
Exactly.
Suhas.
What?
Why do you say no one in the right mind would have LeBron over KD and not say no one in the right mind would have Jokic?
I think KD's closer to Jokic than he is to LeBron.
Yeah.
That is no.
No, I disagree. Actually, yeah, no, I disagree.
Y'all wouldn't be saying this if it wasn't for that one series. That's what I'm saying. You can't base it off of one series because before that series, there was an argument that he was the best player in the league.
There's also been an argument that LeBron was the best player in the league.
One series cannot define a player, bro.
Okay, so 2011 finals cannot define LeBron.
When you're comparing him to Michael Jordan,
he lost.
Okay.
Michael Jordan never had a meltdown like that. Yes.
Okay, I understand.
All right, at number 3, once again, I agree with Tejas. I have Kevin Durant. I could have easily put him higher. Kevin Durant is the like I said, the most talented player of all time. But I think at this point in time, he lays at 3 for me.
I cannot believe you have Giannis at 4. I'm just thinking about it again.
I have KD. I have KD at 3.
Okay. I have Jokic at 3. Yeah. How do you have Giannis at 4? Bro? That's actually shocking.
All right, let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on.
You're first. You're at 2.
All right, at 2. I debated over 1 and 2 for the longest time.
There's no way.
There's no debate. There's no debate after what you think about it. Stephen Curry is number 2. Greatest 3-point shooter of our generation. What more else?
Of all time.
Whatever. And unfortunately, he won the chip this year.
Very unfortunate.
Pains me to say. But he deserves to be here.
Hide LeBron and chips.
Yeah.
Had KD for 2 of them.
So hopefully one day Steph surpasses LeBron. That'll be.
It's impossible. It's not possible.
In chips, maybe. I don't know.
In championships, maybe not.
If Steph surpasses LeBron championships, I'd be so happy.
Yeah, I know. I'd be happy.
Why you pairing LeBron? What did LeBron ever do to you guys? For you guys.
Okay, you know what? He demoralized my franchise.
Yeah, he did. Because Boston.
If he stayed with our team, he would have been the GOAT by now. Could have had 5 or 6 rings already.
No, he probably would have been like.
Anyways, Steph deserves to be here at 2. So go ahead, David. I assume this is where you have Jokic.
Yeah, he has Jokic here.
Uno mas. Me and Tejas agree. I have Stephen Curry at number 2.
Oh my goodness! No way you have Jokic at 1.
I have Stephen Curry at number 2, and I will explain why.
Wait! You changed that, but you had Steph at 1. You had Steph at 1.
I lied to you at the gym.
Okay.
I wanted to trick you into putting Steph at 1.
I was gonna put Steph at 1.
I know, but I wanted to trick you.
No one can tell me that Steph is at 1.
I have Steph at number 2. Greatest, like Tejas said, greatest 3-point shooter ever. One of the most talented players ever. We just won the championship. That's why you can't put him lower than 2 in my eyes. I don't know how Suas could put him at 4 when he just won a championship. But
I get this.
That's what I'm gonna say.
But I get this.
How about Stephen Curry being number 2?
Stephen Curry at 4 is a lot less worse than Giannis at 4, and I have Giannis at 2.
I disagree.
No. I agree. Giannis at 4 is a lot worse.
Giannis is a complete lock for the top 2.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you can say.
I think Stephen Curry is a complete lock for the top 2.
Jokic is a lock for top 3.
Giannis, like there's no way you can tell me that Giannis is below top 2, bro.
And there's no way you can tell me Jokic is below top 3. So listen, everyone takes L sometimes. All right. Are you talking about Giannis, or can I go?
Yeah, he's just incredible. Like he does on both ends. I'm not a Giannis fan, but he literally does anything that it takes for his team to win. Like he's just that type of player.
Okay. Okay. For 2, I have Steph, but it's because I would be like very inconsistent if I didn't put him top 2, because I like usually say if a player is the best player on a championship team, like they have to be like somewhere near the top. Even though like shit was tailor-made and it wasn't like a hard fought fight. Like, okay, obviously they like played hard, but like that was like Tatum like playing like ass. And like I thought the Warriors were significantly better than the Celtics. Like I picked the Warriors to win, even though I hate the Warriors. Like the fact that I was like, who do I want to root for in this? When it's like a team that's like rivalry with the Lakers, it's just like that's how much I hate seeing Steph win. I like Steph, I hate seeing him win. So I have to put him 2. Even though I didn't want to, but like
okay, I just want you guys to realize we have made a blunder out of this by having 3 of us having Steph at 2. It doesn't matter if me and Darian have Giannis at 1. On our master list, Steph is going to be number 1.
Oh,
yeah.
Steph is going to be number 1 on our master list
because the average of Giannis is going to be come down because some idiot had him at 4. Some idiot. Yep. Some moron,
definitely,
some fucking piece of shit, somehow had the best player in the NBA.
Wait, 4. Actually, I don't know. Actually,
no, he's wrong.
We'll figure it out.
He's wrong because there's also a Steph at 4. There's going to be more Giannis's at 1 than Curry's at 1. So you guys are stupid.
Anyways, no, it balances out. They'll be both tied.
You have
a tie for 1.
Hey, you have Giannis at 4.
So
I have Giannis at 1.
I have Giannis at 1.
Giannis is the best player in this league.
Wait. You have KD at 1? Oh, no, never mind. Okay, never mind.
I said Giannis.
No, it's okay. I think Suhas. Suhas has Jokic at 1. Okay, get it. So Jokic.
Oh, actually, Jokic might be.
Sorry, Suhas.
What?
He doesn't have Jokic at 1.
What are your
Jokic at 1?
I have Jokic at 1 too.
Yeah, he does.
Can I talk?
Yes.
No, you can't.
Giannis is the best player in the league by Not by a little bit.
No, by a mile.
He's the most dominant player in this league.
By
which
far.
is why I have him at 1. And he deserves to be. He won a championship last year, and if Chris Middleton didn't get hurt, he might have been there this year too. But I would.
As a Celtics fan, he said that.
I wouldn't argue that. I would have thought this.
Well, you'd understand the argument.
But I understand the argument. Okay. Giannis, he's dominant. Like, he's going to be.
Dorian, what do you want?
He's 2 MVPs.
No, I'm not talking.
Should have been 2 depoys too. He clearly deserves to be 1. And if you want to make an argument for Jokic, fine. Don't you dare make an argument for Steph Curry or KD or LeBron. That's all.
So what do you mean? What do I want? I didn't say anything.
All right, why did you call my name when I said I have Jokic at 1?
How do you feel about Jokic being 5 on Tejas' list?
That's nuts.
It's terrible. I think Jokic at 5 and Giannis at 4. Out of everyone's top 5, I think those are the 2 biggest blunders to me.
Okay, thank you. Finally,
I think I kind of messed up having KD over Giannis, but like I'm not gonna take it back. It's kind of late for that now. Like I would change it, but it's too late for it.
Like I mentioned, it feels kind of criminal to put Jokic at 5.
The back-to-back MVP
has to be number 1. Lee has led the league in PER for the past 2 years. Offensive win shares, total win shares.
All the advanced stats support him.
All the advanced stats, box plus minus, value of a replacement player, every single even defensive box plus minus this year, he's been first. That shows you how much his defense has improved.
I still think Giannis is better than him.
I think Jokic.
This dude
by
took
far
his team
currently,
to the 6th seed with Monte Morris as a second option.
No, I think Jokic.
And we've talked about how like Monte Morris being a second option. They also have Will Barton, who we've talked about being the most inconsistent player in the league.
Okay, if I had the chance to, I would switch.
No, fam, don't switch up. No,
I won't switch up.
I'm
sticking with Jokic at 5 though.
Listen,
I think LeBron is more skilled.
All right, no, we have to figure this out now.
I think Jokic
at 5 is nuts.
No,
Jokic is first.
Figure out the master list.
I think Jokic is the second best, but Steph won a championship, so I have to put him 2.
All right, bro. We have to figure this master list out.
The master list starts like this: Giannis is first. Jokic and Curry are tied for 2nd and 3rd. KD, I'm pretty sure is 4th.
Jokic and Curry aren't tied.
They're tied. If you average it out, they're tied. They both average out to 2.5.
But Steph, if they average out, they're even. The person who has more votes for 2nd gets it, and Steph has more votes for 2nd.
But Jokic has more votes for first though.
5, 10 divided by 4 is 2.5.
And they're both 2.5. They're both 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. Yeah,
they're both 2.5. They're tied. Jokic has more first, and Curry has more seconds. So who do we put 2nd and 1st, or 2nd and 3rd?
Steph should be. No, Jokic should be 2 because he has more 1.
More first.
Okay, so first is Giannis, 2nd is Jokic, 3rd is Curry, 4th is KD.
4th is KD, yeah.
And then 5th
is LeBron. 5th is LeBron. 5th is LeBron.
5th is LeBron.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
LeBron.
Because he has 2 4th place votes.
It's because there's 2 4th place votes. Only one, like 3 of us had Luka at 6. So
yeah, okay, so LeBron. And then 5th, who's 5th?
5th is LeBron.
5th is LeBron.
6th
yeah.
is Luka.
Oh yeah, 5th is LeBron. Sorry, 6th is Luka.
7th is
AD.
7th is Embiid.
Oh no, Embiid. Sorry, Embiid. 8th is Tatum.
Yeah, 8th is Tatum.
I think 9th is
Jimmy.
I think Jimmy. 10th is AD.
Yeah. Okay, so 80 made it
PG.
Thanks to me, I got 80 on the top 10.
11th, I think, is PG, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
PG.
And then
12th is
Dame.
13th is Book for sure.
His Book, yep.
Where's Jimmy at, bro?
Okay, wait, hold up. I think this is also gonna be Trey, right?
Where's Jimmy?
No.
Jimmy's 9. What do you mean?
10, 9.
Oh, shit. Wait, can you scroll up?
I think this is Trey.
Wait, hold up.
Trey. Yeah, it's Trey.
Trey, and then I think it's John, Kyrie.
Yeah,
or is Kyrie above John?
Wait. Who's above Kyrie or Harden? Oh, because Dorian had Kyrie.
Kyrie had really high. He had Kyrie really high. Yeah. It's gonna be Kyrie then Harden.
Yep.
This is literally my list, bro. I'm so happy.
This is really similar to my list as well. Really similar. And then we have Demar, all of us, obviously all 4 of us.
I hope you guys know if I didn't have Kyrie high, it wouldn't be your list. Just saying.
And then Mitchell.
Let me see. Where did I have Kyrie?
And then would this be Siakam? I think so.
Yeah,
I don't know. It'd be Ingram.
No, it's
Dorian.
Because I had Siakam 25.
But Dorian had Siakam.
Dorian didn't have Ingram.
Dorian didn't have Ingram. Yeah.
And then would this be Ingram or no?
No, it'd be Ingram.
Actually, he doesn't have Ingram on his list.
No, it's Chris Paul.
Would it be Chris Paul or Ingram? We don't know.
It'd be Chris Paul because
20, 21, 21. Let's say Ingram is 26.
Yeah, we'll put Ingram as 26, like the worth. Then you can average it out.
Yeah.
Can someone average it?
Yeah, here I got you. Where's the third Ingram? Oh, it's 20.
It's
That's
20,
20.
20, 21, 21, and 26.
All right, Ingram's 22 at average, and then what's Chris Paul's average?
22, 22, 22, and
It's gonna
20.
be Chris. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's
and
gonna be
23.
Ingram. It's gonna be Ingram,
It's
right?
gonna be
Yeah, it's Ingram. Ingram, then Chris Paul.
No, because Ingram was 22 on the head.
Yeah, and then Chris Paul, CPO. And then this one
Cat.
Cat.
It's Cat.
Yeah, it's Cat.
And then
Cat or is it Brown? Because Brown.
It's
Tatum
Brown.
said
Brown.
Oh yeah, me and
Brown.
Tejas
Brown.
said Brown. It's Brown. Yes, you're right.
I had Brown way higher. Look at where I had Brown.
And that's Cat.
And then this is what Beal.
And then this one's really like I think it's Beal.
No,
Yeah, it's
Beal because both of you guys had Beal on the list.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's Beal, and that's the master list.
Oh shit.
So my
That's
24,
master's.
25 are correct. It's just reversed. How do we like determine like who's how can we determine who's the most accurate?
Okay, wait, hold up. My 23 and 4 are reversed. I have the right 22, the right 21, the right 20. I think I have the best one. The right 19, the right 18.
From
My-
19
My 16
to-
my 16 and 17 are reversed. I have the right 14 and 15 and 13 and 12. My 10 and 11 are reversed. Yeah, I definitely have the best. My 9 is correct. My 8 is correct.
From
My
10
7
to
is correct.
19, I have from 10 to 19, I have it dead on.
Dead on?
Yeah, 10
For
to
me,
19.
I have Kyrie and Harden reversed, and then PG and AD.
19 dead on. I have Siakam and
go up,
Ingram
go up.
flipped. I have CPO exactly here.
Yeah, same.
I have Cat
Well, okay,
here.
wait, hold up. We have to give ourselves points for how this works.
Wait, so
All right.
like, whoever has the
Well, I know I'm lost.
All right, so okay, hold up.
All right, I'm gonna go.
All right, you get a point for getting it correct, and you get half a point for like it being flipped.
okay. So I had
Alright.
I had
We'll
24.
start from the bottom. Start from the bottom. Start from the very bottom, and do like person at a time.
So
Like-
nobody gets points, or two of us get points for Beal. That's just me and Darian.
Why
But
he was?
you guys didn't get
he
a
was-
spot on.
Yeah, you guys
You guys had it flipped.
Yeah,
You only get 0.5.
yeah.
No, okay,
Oh no, but
here's
you
what
actually
I'm
no.
saying.
Hold up, pull up. Wait, no. Tejas, you get no points because you have Siakam really low. It's not flipped. But Darian's is flipped. Beal and Cat, they're flipped. So he gets
So it's
0.5
half
for
each.
Yeah,
so
Darian
I
gets
won.
Darian gets 0.5 for each of those.
Yeah.
So you're keeping track of this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. So okay. So Darian gets 1 or 0.5. Is it 0.5 for
Well,
both?
I get
one,
total.
one, but for the both of them. 1 for 2.
Okay. So Darian
he
gets 1.
All right, and then 24 and 25, none of us get any points, right?
I have Cat at 24.
Oh, okay. Well, I have Cat at 23 and Brown at 24, so those are flipped for me as well. So I get a point there, and you had
So,
Cat at 24, so you get a point. So in the first 3, in the bottom 3, you, me, and Darian all have 1 point. Does Tejas have a point?
No.
No.
No, Tejas does not have a point. All right,
22.
22.
3 of
You,
us
me, and
all
Tejas
had.
all have a point.
Yeah. So that's
And
2.
Darian had Chris Paul and Brown flipped as well, so he also gets a point
He gets half a point. Oh no,
for
he gets
each
a
though.
point.
He gets a point because it's a half point for each.
Yeah.
All right, 21. Me and
At
Tejas
21
get
and
a
20
point.
flipped, so I get a point.
You get 1 point for those two. Me and Tejas both got 21 right, so we both get a point.
I got 20 right. Me and DB got 20 right.
Me and Darian both got 20 right. Brown at 20 gets 0 points, and Levine at 21 also gets 0 points. So I get 2 points. Tejas gets 1 point. You get 1 point. Darian gets 1 point. We all get 1 point except for me. I got 2 points for these two.
I have Demar.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
At
add
19.
anything.
Wait, go 19.
Everyone but Tejas.
Tejas gets no points for Harden. We all get 3. We all get 1 for Mitchell, and then we all get 1 for Demar.
Yes.
So you had none to Tejas for Mitchell, but us 3 get.
Yes.
Mitchell?
Okay. Yes.
All right,
that's-
Suas
you're
gets a
done,
point for
DeMar.
Harden.
All right.
Suas gets a point for
yes.
Harden.
Yeah. Suas, you get Harden and Kyrie. You get 1 for each. I get
And David get 1 total.
0.5. I get 0.5 for each.
No, you get 1 each. Yeah, so you get 1
No,
total.
because they're flipped. But
Yeah.
Suas gets 2 points because he got the spot on.
Yeah, so Suas gets
All
2,
right.
David gets 1.
All right. And then John, Trey, Tejas gets 1 for both of them because he has it flipped. And me and Suas get 2 because we have it spot on.
Okay.
All right. Darian, you get no points for Booker and Kyrie because they're not flipped.
Right.
Me, Tejas, and Suas all get a point for Book. All right. Tejas has no points for AD, but me and Suas both get a point for Dame. Darian,
Okay.
you get no point for PG because Jimmy's not a flip. Tejas also gets no point because AD is not a flip. Okay, so then I get a point. No, I don't get a point for Jimmy. So then
So that's a good point for
Suas gets
PG.
Wait,
point for
what
PG.
number?
Suas-
What number are we on?
11.
11.
11. You get a point for PG to us.
Okay, cool.
All right, and then for AD, chill out. I wait. Okay, yeah. For
Suas
AD,
and-
Me and you.
get a point.
Yeah,
You and
me
me get a point for AD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then,
nobody else gets any flip points.
I had Tatum and Jimmy flipped, so I get 1.
Yeah, Tatum and Jimmy flipped.
And
I had
Tejas
Tatum
gets
and Jimmy
one.
spot on. Oh no, I didn't get him spot on. I only had
Tejas
Tatum.
gets 1. Tejas gets 1 total for getting
Tejas gets
swapped.
1 for both of them. 'Cause he has, oh no, he has them
Yeah.
perfect. Tejas has them perfect. He gets
Oh, yeah,
2.
he does.
Suas
He
gets
gets
the
2.
swap.
Yeah, Suas gets 1. Tejas gets 2.
Yeah, I also get 1 because I have Tatum
Everyone-
spot on.
Everyone gets 1 for 7 except for me.
Except
but
for
we
you.
missed.
Yeah. All right, and then at 7, we all get a point except for Darian.
Except for you, idiot.
No, you're the one who's AD at
you
7.
didn't have AD, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about 6. Sorry, yeah. I
7.
said
Okay,
already
6.
6.
6. Everybody gets a point, but me. But I have it flipped, so I get 1 point.
And I get. Oh, I
No,
don't
you get 1
so-
point. You get 1 point as well because of Luca. Okay, wait, for 5 and 6, let's do it this way. 5 and 6, Tejas gets 1 point. I get 1 point. Suas gets 2 points. Darian gets 1 point
Yeah.
for 5 and 6. All right.
Not 5 and 4.
Now let's go. No, it's not. It's not. Is it 5 and 4? Okay,
5
yeah,
and
5 and
4.
4.
I get a swap.
'Cause
I get
you
1.
get
I
you.
get
Darian
1
gets 1 for 5 and 4. Is that it? Yeah, Darian gets 1 for 5 and 4. That's it.
At 3.
Okay, and then 3 and 4 because I think I have a swap here. No, I don't.
Wait,
Never
wait,
mind.
wait,
Somebody
wait,
has a
wait.
swap for 3 and 4.
Wait,
doesn't it?
David, for 5, I got a point too.
I have a swap for 3 and 4. I have a swap for 3 and 4.
Yeah, you have a swap for 3 and 4. No,
Suas,
Darian, you
got
get
a
1 point for 5.
Suas, you got a point for 5 too.
Yeah,
You
we
got
did.
LeBron.
We already said that. Darian, Suas
Okay,
gets a point
okay,
for 5.
okay.
We already said LeBron.
Yeah,
All right,
you said LeBron.
All right, so is there any? The only swap for 3 and 4 is you, Suas, and then nobody else gets a point for 4.
And then I had a swap for 1 and 2.
Darian gets
and
2 and
3.
3. Darian gets 2 and 3.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Now we're on 2 and 3.
Yeah, 2 and 3.
Now we're on 2 and 3. So 2 and 3, Darian gets the swap. So Darian gets 1 point for 2 and 3. And I think that's it.
And then I got a point. And then me and Tejas got a point for 1.
And then I
And
get
then-
I get a swap.
And Suas gets a swap.
Suas gets 1. Suas gets 1, and then
Me and Tejas get 1.
yeah, you and Tejas get 1.
All right, so Suas definitely won. I just
I
don't know
had-
who's last between.
I think I was second.
I had 19, David had 15, Tatus had 10, Darian had 9.
Oh fuck! I was so close.
Damn.
I was so close. Y'all were
How are
dissing me,
you
bro.
close? You had 10. Or you had 9. You were
I was
last.
close to Tejas.
Oh, close to Tejas.
I was
Damn,
only
how
right
did
behind Tejas.
Suas beat my 4 points?
No, Suas.
Jesus.
No.
It's because of that top 5. It's because of that top 5.
Guys,
If
just
I
because,
had
I had
if
all
I had
these.
switched, yeah, you had those. It's also
Guys,
because of my top 5.
you made my list seem so bad. Me and Tejas were like so similar.
No, okay. Mine's is actually good. I just have.
But no, but
people
me
in,
and
like,
Ta- me and
a little bit
Tejas-
less.
Me and Tejas had a lot of like really similar picks.
Yeah.
And Tejas messed up with his Kyrie and Harden placement, or was it Harden placement? Just Harden? Yeah,
My
just
Harden placement was bad.
Yeah,
And
it's Harden.
my PG, Damon, AD placements were all like mismatched.
Yeah. It's for him as a
I had
Harden,
them in the
PG,
right
AD, and Dame.
spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. This is a very long episode, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys
We
drop a
gotta
like.
edit that. That was like a 3-hour episode, bro.
It's a 2-hour episode, almost 3. Yeah.
We'll
We
see you
gotta
guys later
edit
as
some
always. Peace.
That was actually
Wait,
crazy.
wait, one second.
I think that was single-handedly